I'm Andrea.
I'm Hector. Live your best life for the one you lost. That's what One Ghost is.
Nothing but diamonds around my neck and around my wrist. I'm looking good. Oh, it's a sunny day. Sunny day. It's a sunny day. It's a sunny day and we all got ghetto dreams. Diamond rings. Money.
Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices, whether it's commercial or residential. Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
Gridiron Warriors take the field in an epic battle that is larger than life. It is called Texas high school football. Only one show can bring the greatest sport from the greatest state into focus. Lone Star Gridiron.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com. If you find yourself stuck on the side of the road or in an accident, call Quantum Towing and Recovery at 512-295-8697. Quantum Towing has been a family-owned business since its inception in 2000. We offer 24-hour towing and recovery services for your vehicle. We also offer a wide range of services such as lockouts, jump starts, tire change, winch outs, and environmental hazard cleanups. We have 4 locations that cover Kyle, San Marcos, Hulen, and Lockhart. Quantum Towing is only a phone call away for all of your towing needs.
We know it can be hard to follow a dream, even harder to sustain one. However, at Changing Faces Barber Academy, we not only understand, but welcome those walking the path of their reveries. We make it our purpose to teach beyond just a skill set of cutting hair. In fact, we want to help with communication dexterity, give you the abilities to not only build clientele, but to be able to build off one. A good barber is the customer service he or she gives. And that is the mission here at Changing Faces Barber Academy. If you are interested in making a career of becoming a barber, you can visit our website at cfbarberacademy.com. or stop on by at 900 Bug Lane Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas.
If you are having automotive issues, take your vehicle to Car Care Automotive, located at 7000 FM 1327 Suite 4 in Austin, Texas. Head mechanic and owner Alex Juarez has over 30 years of experience. From diagnostics, AC repair and brakes, to rebuilding engines and transmissions. Car Care Automotive is the place to go to get you off your feet and your car back on the street. Call 512-945-8105 for more information. Kent Riddle Properties has been the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast since 2020, and has been a big supporter of Lockhart Lion Sports for over 40 years. Lockhart Lion fans all over the world have been able to follow the games on the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard, as well as being the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Kent is also the QA guy for every broadcast. Kent Riddle has been in the real estate business for over 35 years. If you are looking to buy, sale, or lease a property in the area, you can contact Kent Riddle at 512-359-0036.
Nestled on the outskirts of Luling and Lockhart, is the beautiful and quaint chapel on Mayberry Hill. A tiny wedding chapel specializing in micro weddings, vow renewals, officiant services, and as a photography venue. The chapel is both rustic and elegant, as it sits atop the wooded grounds of a private residence. Named after the homestead and hill it rests upon, the chapel features a cedar accent wall, stunning cedar slatted high ceilings, genuine hardwood floors, and beautifully restored stained glass windows. The Mayberrys are both ordained ministers and enjoy the opportunity to provide small, affordable and stress-free micro-wedding ceremonies, with a wide range of services and all-inclusive packages. Follow the chapel on social media or see their website at chapelonmayberryhill.net.
Meitler Plumbing LLC is the one to call on for your plumbing service work in Lockhart and Caldwell County. Call Darren Meitler from Meitler Plumbing at 512-398-3146. Darren has been with the family business for over 30 years, and has been voted best plumber in Caldwell County numerous times. Master licensed and bonded. So, for any plumbing issues, call Meitler Plumbing for your plumbing service. Darren Meitler is also a 1989 Lockhart alumni and football captain for Lockhart Lions. Go Lions! Once a Lion, always a Lion.
Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late for Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern, cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game score. At Old Pals, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride sports broadcast. Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
Working hand in hand with the community to keep our Lions safe. This school year, Lockhart ISD is launching Lion Guard, a community watch program in which individuals can apply to volunteer and be a positive presence on the campuses for students while also monitoring and checking for any potential safety concerns. All Lion Guard volunteers must undergo a criminal background check and will participate in civilian response to active shooter events training and stop the bleed training. Anyone who is interested is welcome to apply. Go to the Lockhart ISD website and from the menu tab click on Parents and scroll down to hit the Volunteer in LISD. Join the Pride of Lockhart tab and sign up. Attention parents of all young athletes. Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Then join us at Lions Legacy, where our dedicated and experienced coaches provide free group training sessions to help you improve your skills and reach your full potential. We also offer low-cost private and sports-specific training as well. But that's not all. By joining our Legacy program, you'll have access to camps, scholarships, community events, team-building exercises, tutoring, and more throughout your school and athletic career. So come be a part of something special and start building your legacy today. Join us at Lions Legacy and let's take your game to the next level. For more info, go to www.lionslegacy.org or call us at 512-200-2005. Go Lions!
Ritchie 360 Photo Booth Rentals is your one-stop shop for your next event. Whether it's weddings, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, and more. You can have the best of both worlds with our 360 video booth and mini booth mirror. The 360 photo booth is a revolutionary next-level photo booth experience. The revolving camera surrounds attendees, capturing a 360-degree slow-motion movie that your guests will remember forever. Here at Ritchie 360 Photo Booth, this is where moments turn into memories. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook.
Shields AC and Heating is a small family-owned business located here in Lockhart, Texas. You can count on us for all your air conditioning and heating repairs. Here at Shields AC and Heating, we service commercial and residential HVAC system, as well as refrigeration, ice machines, and walk-in coolers. So, if you're in need of commercial or residential AC repairs, you can count on Shields AC and Heating to be there for you by calling us at 512-227-1219. We take pride in your comfort.
If you're looking for a custom-made tumbler for yourself or as a gift, from pro sports, college, high school, and inspirational tumblers, here at Shimmer Me Tumblers we can create what you're looking for. We can create just about any design or style to give your tumbler a one-of-a-kind look. So, look no further than Shimmer Me Tumblers, designed by Blanca and Emilio Juarez. You can find us on Facebook and on TikTok. Or you can email us at shimmermetumblers0@gmail.com.
I'm Ross Alexander, founder of the War Room Strength Club. I have been working with individuals and athletes since 2003. I have mentored and worked under the likes of Mike Graham, Bobby Warren, Charles Alston, and first-generation coaches under Mark Ripito. I am also a former two-sport collegiate athlete. I have worked with everyone from those starting their fitness journeys to athletes in collegiate and elite ranks of athletic performance. My ideology is working functional and fundamental strength while also implementing a proactive injury preventative and/or recovery regimen. I hold summer performance camps open for young athletes from 11 years old to the collegiate level. I also take clients all throughout the year at any age and fitness level. Along with a workout program, I also offer services for food intake accountability and meal planning, and also mental and emotional positivity consulting. I look forward to hearing from you. Go Lions.
LoneStarGridiron.com. Access the complete history of Texas high school football, over 100 years of information, win-loss records, coaching histories, individual stats, records, and more. Lone Star Gridiron, the authority on Texas high school football.
Are set up for an onside kick, and that's what's going to happen. That one's going to be a high kick, and that was going to be picked up. Number 11.
That's Dickens. That's Dickens,
And he's
gonna
bringing it
take
all the way back, and he'll take it into the end zone for a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Ashton Dickens,
talking
Lockhart
about-
quarterback with the kickoff return for a touchdown.
That one's going to be hit hard up the middle towards center field and out of here for a 2-run shot.
Run the slot team.
Yeah, it's going to be a sort of a long pooch kick as Quavon Reese will field it right around the 17-yard line.
All right.
They'll bring it up the middle. Got one person to beat. The kicker's left to beat, and Quavon Reese down the far sideline into the end zone for the Lockhart Lions touchdown. Have a 1-0 advantage, and that one's going to be swung on and hit towards right field. That's going to find the gap out in right center field, and that's going to be out of here as Contreras will lead the game off with an opposite field home run. And here comes Plowman. He loses the dribble. That one's going to be stolen by Ashton Dickens all by himself. And the dunk from Dickens. And we are back from the Lockhart line timeout as we all set up 4th down and 7. That's going to be a handoff to Gonzalez. He goes around the right side, got some room to run, cuts it off to the outside, into the end zone for another Lockhart Lion touchdown. This one from 33.
Welcome to today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast brought to you by our main sponsor Kent Riddle Properties. Now let's take you to the stadium with the Lions Pride Sports broadcast crew. From his home studio, Kent Riddle is the QA, the football analyst, the coach Amato Galvez, TD Tom Dunn with color commentary, and in his 10th season as the voice of Lockhart Lions Sports, Emilio the Sarge Juarez.
And welcome. It is Friday Night Lights here at Lockhart, Texas. It's the rivalry renewed, Part 2, Chapter 2, between the Lockhart Lions and the visiting Bastrop Bears here from Lions Field. I want to welcome you all to the Lions Pride Sports broadcast of Lockhart Lion football. My name is Emilio Sarge Juarez, going to be bringing you all the line play-by-play action. To my left of me is TD Tom Dunn. To the far left is the coach, Amato Galvez. TD is going to be doing color commentary. The coach, our football analyst for Friday night. And once again, joining us in the booth as he did last year, as the Lockhart Lions came back from 17 down midway through the third quarter to defeat the Bears at Memorial Stadium 35-31. And why mess with the mojo? Once again, Robert Quay are back in the broadcast booth with us. Welcome back, Robert.
Thank y'all for having me.
Robert's been signed to a 12-year contract. As long as we win when he's in the booth, he'll be back every time.
And I will be here every time.
Robert's got his lucky rabbit's foot in his pocket. More than one.
Yeah. So as long as we have Bastrop on our schedule, Mr. Quayer will be in the broadcast booth with us. So hopefully we can work out that deal. And
we're trying to do some get him to do some junior games for us also in freshman JV.
So it's going to be a big night of football, a must-win situation for the Lockhart Lions. They find themselves in the same situation they were at last year, TD. 1-2 coming into the Bastrop Bears game, where Lockhart ran the table last year and ended up making the playoffs in the number 3 spot. But last year is nowhere near what this year is. Bastrop's a lot tougher. Piper is a lot tougher. Right now they lead the district as the number 1 team in district. And then we got Kerrville Tybee, who's always Kerrville Tybee, regardless of their record. So this season, if the Lockhart Lions going to make it to the playoffs, it's not going to be as easy as it was last year.
No, it definitely will not. It's really what I think are the toughest opponents in the district are yet to come. And really, in this game, it doesn't matter who's what the records are, who's tough this year, who's not. Both teams are going to come out here, and we're going to have a slobber knocker tonight because this is rivalry football, and it may be high school football, but it is as big around here as any other rivalry you can think of in football, and these players know it. It may only be their second year in the rivalry, but look back at the game last year. Lockhart with the big comeback. You could see emotion all over the field on both sides. I fully expect to see the same thing here tonight. A lot of players playing with emotion, maybe a couple flags that you don't want here and there, but I think it's going to be chippy.
And if anybody knows anything about the rivalry between Lockhart and Bastrop, it's our football analyst, the coach, Amato Galvez. Of course, it's a lot different out here, Coach. Of course, Lockhart's on this side of the stadium as opposed to on the other side the last time Bastrop Bears were here. But I'm pretty sure you could recall in 1991 when they had stands they had to bring in to fill up around the fence line, where this stadium, it was packed in both sides of the field, on the home side, the visitor side, and the stands that they had to bring out for that particular game in 91.
Yes, yes, sir. We come out for pregame. The stands are full already. They already said we're sold out. We can't take any more people. The fire marshal let us. So it was very, very crowded. We couldn't even find a fence to go up into the press box. We had to get a police escort up to the press box. There were so many folks, and same thing at halftime. It took us forever to make it to the dressing room at halftime because it was just so crowded.
And, of course, once again, our special guest with us, Mr. Cuellar. You know, talk about the excitement of last year's game and what you expect for tonight's game.
Yeah, last year's game, it was exciting, to get this game, back again. Lockhart Bastrop has plenty of history. It was an exciting game. Great comeback last year. Expect the same thing this year, but hopefully, Lockhart not having to have a comeback. Hopefully we dominate this game tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to not be down 18 going into the second half here tonight. And I don't think the Lions will be. I think it'll be a close game, but I do think the Lions definitely pull away towards the end of the game. We'll see how it goes.
And Bastrop's been really, really hurt by injuries. They started off the season real strong. And then here the last couple of games, they've been just limping around trying to finish the game because not only do they have a lot of players going both ways, and they're young, they're freshmen, sophomores, but they also play in different positions because they're so short-handed. So hopefully we'll see what kind of football team they bring over here tonight. It should be a great, great game, but I see Lockhart. I expect Ashton Dickens to probably have the best game he's had the whole year.
Well, and we know who the quarterback for Lockhart will be.
Yes.
You talked about the injuries. So Bastrop's been having a quarterback guy by committee since they lost their quarterback earlier in the season, and we saw number 3 Brett Kennedy taking most of the snaps warming up, but last week number 4 Keyshawn Moore had a big game, and then they've also got a freshman quarterback, Weston Nielsen, who's played a ton this season as well. So with them, you really don't know who you're going to get until they come out to line up for the first snap, but look like it'll be number 3 from what we saw in warm-up. He definitely took the number 1 snaps.
Majority of the snaps, yes, sir.
Yeah, and of course, there's no question of who the quarterback is for the Lockhart Lions. Going to be number 11, Ashton Dickens. Was kind of not, I wouldn't say slow down, but kind of quiet in pre-district games. But since we hit district, gentlemen, Ashton Dickens has been unstoppable on the field when it comes to him using his legs. Last week, threw a couple of touchdown passes in the air, and he's starting to fire up at the right time. And coming against a Bastrop team, rivalry week. And I'm pretty sure Ashton Dickens, we're going to see a lot more of him tonight.
Well, for me, I wouldn't choose the word quiet. For me, it's more like he's just definitely going through his options more, kind of showing his experience, going through his reads, going through his progressions. Instead of just pulling the ball and running, he's going through 4 progressions first and then taking off. So I definitely see some experience has changed the play of Ashton Dickens. But you're right, over the last 3 games, he turned it loose. He had a 370-yard game
against Veterans Memorial.
Here against Veterans Memorial, and then had a great game last week against Liberty Hill.
I think he went for 220 to 250 against Liberty Hill.
And with Gonzalez being a little bit nicked up, I see Ashton doing most of the heavy work tonight.
Yeah, I would expect to see a lot of quarterback power. Bart Key will be in there. He'll get a lot of snaps tonight. That's the thing, too. Bart Key, he's only got a handful of snaps, really, in the whole season. From what I hear and talk to, I was talking to Ross Alexander. He was telling me that Bart Key is one of the most explosive players as far as just sheer and quick explosion. And we know that pays off big for a running back. So I looked for Key to maybe kind of come out of his shell a little bit tonight, put some yards on the board, and maybe pick up a few big runs for the Lions.
And also, if you remember, TD had a very good spring game.
He really did. And, that explosiveness, it comes in handy, especially if you're the backup running back. You don't expect to have a backup running back to be almost as equal as a starting running back. But whenever he's been in the game, every time he's touched that ball, Key has made something happen.
Yeah, he moves forward, that's for sure.
And, of course, we got a couple of players that got moved up from the sub-varsity group. We got one Parker Connor moving up from the junior varsity squad. He'll be wearing number 42 and making his debut as well on the varsity team, number 8, Avery Ibarra. And right after the coin toss, I have a little bit something about Avery to talk about. But we got another freshman moving up. He's going to make the 3rd freshman on the squad. to get to be played on the varsity squad, and he might be getting a lot of playing time this afternoon with a couple little injuries that we have on the defensive side of the ball.
And both of these guys did a great job for the freshman team and JV teams, and I expect them to continue that success on the varsity.
And then Parker Connor coming up for the JV team. If you've watched any of the sub-varsity games this year, you'll know he got his name called an awful lot. Big runs, big plays on defense, just kind of all-around player. So look for him to probably get involved tonight. You know,
I called him Jason Witten.
Yeah,
coach is moving these guys up. It's for a reason. Fully expect you'll probably see both these guys get in the game tonight.
Oh yeah, of course. The last junior varsity game Parker Connor had, he was one of the offensive players of the game, and he was Mr. Consistent. If they needed a first down or get into that end zone, all they had to do was turn around and hand the ball off to Connor, and this guy makes some moves. And as Coach mentioned, he dubbed him Jason Witten, and when he's out there running his patterns, he runs them smoothly, he runs them flawlessly, and real good hands, And once he got that football in his hands, he turns into a linebacker looking for yardage. So, not a fullback, not a running back, a linebacker looking for yards because he's looking to hit somebody.
Well, and I think there'll be a lot of hitting here tonight. I expect this to be a physical football game. You know, rivalry games have that way of bringing out the best and the good players, you know. So usually you got some good players on both sides. You get in these rivalry games, you know, you have 3 or 4 guys that'll have their best game of the season tonight, probably for both teams. So that is something I expect to see. I expect to see a physical game.
Oh, yes, and before the teams come out to get into their tunnels, let's go and take a quick timeout. And we'll be right back with some more of the Kreitz Market pregame show right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, 5th-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to KreitzMarket.com. That's www.KreitzMarket.com.
All right, and we're back here on the Kreitz Market pregame show. We got about 11 minutes and a half before kickoff as we got the young cheerleaders out there, future cheerleaders. It's a peek out night here at Lions Field. Of course, show our support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And, Coach, yes, we got some keys to victory that you have for both Lockhart offensively and defensively. So let's turn it over to our football analyst, the Coach Amado Galvez, as he gives you the keys to victory for the Lockhart Lions here tonight.
Thank you, Sarge. Number one, most important, do not beat yourself. No stupid penalties. And if you do make a mistake, gather yourself and come back the next play and do much better. Dominate up front. This game will be won in the trenches between the offensive line and defensive line. You have to beat those guys.
And they've got a big line. Bastrop does.
Their D lines are very big. They're very physical. There's only 3 of them up front, but we have to block them. Win the turnover battle. No fumbles, no turnovers on our part, and get a couple of them from them. Be special on special teams. Great special teams all the way around. Punting, kicking, field goals, extra points, everything has to be perfect. Create big plays. It may come down to a big play. We have to create big plays to win this ball game. Win the fourth quarter. It's going to come down to the fourth quarter because they're very 2 good football teams. We're pretty evenly matched. Let's win the fourth quarter. Lastly, attack the situation. Be aggressive. Don't sit back and rest. You be the attacker. Attack them, and I guarantee you will win the ball game.
Oh yeah, one thing that Lockhart has to do tonight is play 4 quarters of football. Do not take any time off for half a quarter or anything like that? Because that half a quarter could make the big difference at the end of the game when it comes down to points on the scoreboard.
There's no safe lead in this game under 21 points, because it can flip in a heartbeat in one of these rivalry games, and a lot of times it'll happen fast. You'll get a interception return for a touchdown, followed by onside kick. So you got to be ready for anything in this game tonight, because you got to think both these coaches too. They're gonna. I mean, really, district is on the line here, really for both these teams, but more so for Bastrop, as they've already played more games than Lockhart.
Yeah, they are 2-2 in district play. They have Liberty Hill next week, who's going to be coming back at 100%. We know what Liberty Hill can do when they're at full strength. So it's a must-win for Bastrop tonight, because if they could finish the season off at 3-3, they got a great chance of taking that number 4 spot going into the playoffs. As they they're 2-2, and of course Liberty Hill. Lockhart still has Bastrop tonight, Piper at Warrior Stadium next week, and then to finish off the season back here at Lionsfield against Kerrville-Tivy. And another game, just like Bastrop, Coach and TD and Robert, they've circled this game against the Lockhart Lions.
Oh, they circled it last year at this time.
Tivy was embarrassed last year when Lockhart went to their territory and pretty much beat them up pretty bad. Bastrop's been having this game circled in permanent markers since last year, and they're looking forward to this night. Not just the Bastrop football team, but the whole community of Bastrop. And during the baseball season, I went and broadcasted the baseball game over there, and I got a lot of people coming up. Of course, they know who Lions Pride Sports Broadcast is. And they come on and say, we're waiting for y'all next year. We're going to get y'all next year at y'all's home turf. So they've been talking about this since the end of that game last year.
Well, and these two towns are so tightly tied together. You've got so many people who have siblings in the other town, cousins, aunts, uncles, friends. I personally know a ton of people in Bastrop. My family, a good half of them live over there in Bastrop. Nephew plays for Bastrop. My kids play for Lockhart. So it is definitely one of those rivalries that you love to attend.
And reminder, they're in our junior high district, so these junior group, and sophomore groups have played them the last 2 years at the middle school.
Yeah, I work with a guy that Octavius McFarland.
Oh, man.
Who's a Bastrop legend.
Yeah.
Went to Nebraska, won 3 championships. And he works with MHMR, and every now and then we chat about the good old days and this rivalry and how it's good to have it back. So
I'm just glad he's not playing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That guy was a beast.
Oh, he definitely was. And, of course, I'm pretty sure you remember last year at the end of the game, Robert, when we were meeting at the back of your vehicle and we were loading up, I told you jokingly, I said, we lost. You weren't going to be coming back.
Yes, I do remember those words. And
it was all jokingly. But, it's good to have you back. As we talked about it last night during the sub-varsity game of the week with the freshmen, I told them, of course we have to bring them back. Can't mess with the mojo. Cannot mess with the mojo.
And I appreciate it. And it's just good to see this game back again. Like I said, I can't express how exciting it is. Friday night, high school football, Bastrop Lockhart. That's like we talked last year before. It's Duke, North Carolina,
Yeah. Oh, man.
Texas A&M back in the day, which is fixing to start back up next year.
Yeah. And I know the A&M Aggies are hurting for that.
Yes.
And pretty good crowd for Lockhart. They're slowly moving in, but it looks like it's going to be a full house on this side. Bastrop folks are still struggling in. I'm sure there's some heavy traffic out there.
They're having a hard time leaving Kreitz Market. And of course, the road down here from 20 has been a nightmare lately with all the construction they got going on that road.
And a little respect for both Lockhart and Bastrop. We got pretty much the whole coaching staff for Liberty Hill sitting in the stands across the way. They're open tonight.
As the Lockhart Lions are halfway out the tunnel, as well as the Bastrop Bears. Of course, both schools are both maroon and white. The Bastrop Bears coming out, they're wearing all white pants, shirt, maroon numbers, and a maroon helmet. Of course, the Lockhart Lions all in black with the white numbers and the brand-new Lion helmets that they got. What do you think about the new helmets, Robert?
I like them.
I think these teams need to switch, right?
Yeah, you're right on that one. I do like them. I will say I do miss the LLs. Growing up here in Lockhart, as a young kid and playing Pop Warner in junior high, you envision yourself wearing that helmet with the LL on it. So, but no, I like them. They look nice.
And here comes the Lockhart Lions. They come out onto the field. The Bastrop Bears already out.
And right there on the front line, lead him out of the tunnel is the defense for Lockhart. You had Zakai Gattens in the middle. He had Trey Brown on his right, and to his left was Aiden Scott. All three of those guys got to have a big game tonight. And last year against Bastrop, the defense did have a big night. We had turnovers with fumbles returned for touchdowns. There was interceptions. All kinds of good stuff happened on the defensive side of the ball.
And what started off for the Lockhart Lions was special teams when Sean McKinney returned the kickoff for a touchdown. And after that, it was all Lions. The defense stepped up, created their stops. Offense, Ashton Dickens and Sean McKinney caught fire in the second half. And it was all over but the crying after that.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we'll have a different presentation of the flag. It looks like the junior ROTC, as well as maybe, I can't tell, are those all ROTC or maybe some active service members?
It might got some active service members out there.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So we're going to go and turn off our headsets and turn on the crowd mic, and that we get ready for the national anthem here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Gentlemen, remove your hats. Woodman Life has been helping to protect the financial future of families like yours, making a difference in hometowns across America and honoring our country since 1890. As a not-for-profit life insurance company, they put money back into the community. They're there when you need them most. They're proud to celebrate our American pride with you. We feel the same swell of patriotism when the flag flies. We value our American freedoms just like you. That's why we've presented more than 3.5 million flags to nonprofit organizations, schools, and communities all across the country. Because of this, we honor those who have sacrificed so much so that we can live our best lives every day. Before the anthem is played, we ask that all current military personnel, veterans, and first responders please stand to be recognized for your service to our country and our community. Thank you for your sacrifices and service. And now we are honored to have the singing of our national anthem by the Lockhart High School Choir. The LHS Choir is under the direction of Ms. Caitlin Durkee.
And another great job by the Lockhart Lion Choir on a great rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Of course, was able to attend their fall concert. Did a fantastic job. Captains for the Bastrop Bears is going to be number 44, Wesley Donner, And number 85.
Joining our captains for the coin toss are this week's Lockhart ISD.
Or number 65, Matthew Martin.
And for Lockhart, we'll have the same captains as we've had every week. That's going to be big number 75, Alex Richardson. Number 7, that's going to be Mendoza, Edward Mendoza. Got number 33, Trey Brown, and number 44, Trent Holcomb.
And, of course, joining the team out there on the field is the LISD Lions of the Week. From Navarro Elementary, 4th grader Avery Hardwick. From Clear Fork Elementary, 4th grader Grayson Moran. From Plum Creek Elementary, 5th grader Jonathan Ortiz Salazar. From Bluebonnet Elementary, kindergartner Zephaniah Jones. From Strong Elementary, 4th grader Leslie Reyes. From Carver Early Education Center, Damian Martinez. And from Lockhart Junior High, 6th grade pre-athletics, Kaden Dugan and Judith Reyes Morales. Congratulations to our Lions of the Week. Continue to be locked on excellence. So it looks like Lockhart Lions have deferred for the second half, and the Bastrop Bears will be receiving the opening kickoff. And as if you notice, tonight it is pink out night here at Lions Field. And I want to give one shout out to one player, actually for everybody, but right now Avery Ibada is wearing pink, who's making his first game at Varsity. He's wearing pink. This is for in honor of his Nana, his grandmother. He's going to be wearing pink out today for his first varsity game. And he's going to be wearing pink for her. Every time he wears pink, it represents that she is not alone. She has me, which is Avery. She has family and a community around her to bring her up. And not only for Avery's Nana, but to everybody who's been affected by cancer. And those that are going through it right now, we give you our best of luck here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Prayers for a quick healing and a recovery for all those who are affected with it right now. For those that have been affected in the past, our condolences and sympathy go out to each and every single one of y'all as we get ready to start tonight's broadcast. As we get set, as Omar Ocampo will be looking to put this one into the end zone. And here we go, the start of the Changing Faces Academy first quarter. Now one's going to bounce into the end zone and out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 to 25.
And so as we said, pregame, Bastrop, it was number 3, Brett Kennedy, getting the snaps in there with the ones. We'll see if he's the quarterback when they come out on the field. Regardless, expect to see more than one guy back there tonight for the Bears.
So once again, 1st down and 10 for the Bears at the 25.
Setting up Bastrop, 1st and 10 from the 25.
And it looks like number 6.
Actually, it's going to be number 4 there, and that's going to be Keyshawn Moore.
And he'll hand it off to the running back, going around the left side. Number 7 going around the edge, and he's going to be brought down. And he'll get enough for the first down. That's going to be LaDanian Marino.
And he's brought down there by Aiden Scott and Zakai Gathings, but not before he's able to pick up first down, as Sarge said.
And just as quickly as he came in, Keyshawn Moore is out.
From the 35.
Looks like they
so
might.
he's just going to
get his. Okay.
You get the play.
And so it'll stay Moore, and he'll have LaDanian Moreno in the backfield with him.
And 1st down and 10, he'll get the snap, hand it off to Moreno. Oh, fumbles it. Trying to give it to Marino, but
kept his balance and
still kept his balance. Great job, but he's going to lose about 6 yards on that play.
He did keep his balance, and that was Portillo and Gathings who finally brought him down after several other Lockhart Lions missed. And that was a bugaboo for us a couple weeks ago, was missed tackles against Veterans Memorial, and a couple of them there.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 16. The ball's going to be placed at the 29-yard line.
And Lockhart running a little bit of a different defense this week. They've got Gathens on the outside.
And Bobble on the snap, gives it to Marino up the middle.
Was not a good handoff there, good clean handoff.
And he was hit first by Aiden Scott and then followed up and cleaned up by Trey Brown there.
It's going to be 3rd down and long, 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 coming up. Yeah, definitely didn't get a good. He got a good snap back to him, Coach. It just Moore was unable to hang on to it.
And that's what happened when you switch quarterbacks. Different cages, different handoffs. Some were taller, some were shorter. It throws everything off a little bit.
And as we said, Lockhart, they've got a few injuries on the defensive side of the ball, but so tonight they'll move Gathens to outside linebacker. They'll only have one inside linebacker in their defense they're running tonight.
And dropping back to throw is Moore. Rolls around to his right, looking for some room to run, and he's going to be stuffed. And he'll be brought down by Edward Mendoza.
And Michael Foster helping him out there as well, and Gathens got there to slow him down. Good job of the Lockhart defense. Played patient football there.
Fourth down.
And what I like about it so far, tackling I know it's only been 3 plays, but you could tell the big difference in the tackling for the Lockhart Lions defensively. He's starting off tonight.
Yes, sir. Good start for the Lockhart Line defense.
They're going to force the Bastrop Bears to go 3 and out, as number 38 will come in to punt the ball away.
Yeah, they had nice pursuit on that.
And we'll have my time back there to receive it for Lockhart.
He's standing at his own 35-yard line.
Glad to see him out there.
Lockhart comes after it.
And that's going to be an end over end. It's going to take a Bastrop Bear roll.
Ooh, good roll for them.
And it's going to stop at the 20-yard line, so that's what the Lockhart line is going to take over. First down and 10 at their own 20. So it's going to be the first possession for the Lions. And, of course, want to give a big shout-out to our QA guy, Kent Riddle, who's back at his home studios, making sure that we all sound good and look good. For all you Lockhart Line fans and for all you Bastrop Bear fans that may be tuning in and watching on our YouTube link, I want to thank y'all to the broadcast and hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast just as much as we will as we bring you all the live action right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. So once again, Ashton Dickens in shotgun formation. My time offset to the left.
Oh,
and it's going to be rolled right back. Dickens will pick it up.
And good job at Dickens. Get that ball and make something out of nothing there as he had to pick it up off the turf. Still picks up almost 5
yards. So bring up second down and 5. And luckily, it bounced off of Mike Tyne's feet and went right back to Dickens, and he was able to pick it up and pick up some positive yards.
And Nate Garcia and Deutsch will be up top, and the freshman Frohawk will be here to the near side of the field.
Mike Tyne will be in motion. Be thrown out to the flat to Mike Tyne, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards. He'll be a yard short of the first down.
I love that play. It's a great way to get the ball in his hands out on the perimeter while he's already moving and helps him to get into a third and very manageable for the Lions.
Third and short for the Lions.
And we'll see one of the receivers come out, and they'll bring in Holcomb, so they'll have their 12 personnel in, 2 tight ends.
It'll be Frohawk down here at the bottom. Gage Deutsch up top.
And we'll see if they go with the quarterback power, which we've seen so many times.
And it's always worked. And once again, we'll see that. Dickens being patient, getting through the line, and he'll pick up the first down.
Yes, sir.
And it works
and he'll keep moving his feet, and they'll finally blow the play dead at the 35-yard line.
And pick up a 5 yards there for Dickens on third down. Moves the chains for the Lions. And Holcomb will come back out, and they'll bring Garcia back in. So we'll be going back to 3 receivers.
As a coach, how is it that you could have, he's got to have a good feeling to be able to know that he could always give the ball to Ashton Dickens when it's third and short, and you got the whole team behind you pushing you for an extra 6 yards.
It's very hard to stop.
Dickens gets a snap, gives it to Mike Time, and he's going to be hit in the backfield. And he'll be tackled for a loss as number 11 comes in to make the stop. That's going to be Ethan Bullock.
And Ethan got the tackle, but it was Andy McCarris, number 15, who came blitzing from his outside linebacker position that really disrupted that play and contained my time and it made him turn back inside.
That's going to be a loss of 3 yards as we are at 6:30 left to go here in the Changing Faces Academy first quarter.
And keep an eye on number 44 for Bastrop. He's one of their better linebackers.
Linebacker showing blitz. And
offsides.
That's going to be offsides. Free play for the Lions, and Dickens just going to throw it up there for Deutsch.
Ooh.
And Deutsch is going to go off his hands, and it'll be incomplete. But nonetheless, it'll be an offsides penalty called on the defense.
And Lockhart needs those 5 yards after the loss on the previous play. Once they move the ball, it'll be around 2nd and 8.
TD, would you agree that Aston's probably one of the best in the district on doing that?
Oh, absolutely. Well, we saw our freshman quarterback do it last night as well. Starting to rub off on him a bit.
Okay.
And Lockhart, about 20 seconds left on the play clock. They get to play from sideline.
Of course, if I get Kent Riddle to give us a score update between the Astros and the Rangers tonight. Just hit 3-run home run in the ninth for the Astros. Inside handoff, and My Time's going to find his time to get around the edge. And he'll get
really just back to the line of
scrimmage at the 437-yard line.
Oh, that's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Lions. That was a big package there. Lions had an extra offensive lineman in the game there. He'll come back out, and Lockhart will go back to the 3-receiver set.
Hey, great job by the front line of the Bastrop Bears as they were able to clog up the hole that My Time was trying to run through and had to bounce it out. A great pursuit by the backers.
Big boys up front. That nose guard does an excellent job for them.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Offsides once again on the defense.
Flag doesn't get thrown. I don't see a flag.
And a little miscommunication as Dickens was trying to go deep to Frohawk. I guess Frohawk didn't see the offsides or else he would have kept running straight.
Well, yeah, they didn't throw the flag.
No, I think they got back on time, or they just didn't cross into the neutral zone.
And just like that, got a couple of updates. One from Kent Riddle, another one from Stacy Dunn. 5-4 Astros in the ninth so far.
Astros coming back hard in that series after going down 2-0.
So Omar Ocampo will be coming in to punt the ball away. There's going to be a penalty flag at the line of scrimmage.
Roll.
There's going to take a line roll inside the 20.
Let it roll, let it roll.
Past the 15, all the way down to the 13-yard line, but we'll wait to see what the penalty flag is.
That's going to be offsides on the defense.
So you move it up 5 more yards and give it a go for it on 4th down and give your defense an opportunity to stop the Bears.
Yeah, who's telling the chain crew not to move, but they went ahead and moved. Offside.
Receiving team, penalty decline.
Okay.
Was 4th and 8 there. That would have made it 4th and 3, but you'd still be on your own end of the field. And it was a good punt by Ocampo. So they'll play the field position battle.
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah, Lockhart defense did turn them away last time.
All right. Bastrop went 3 and out in their first possession of the game. They are at the 13-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Bears. Moore still at quarterback. Spent most of his time as wide receiver.
And Lockhart is expecting Bastrop to pass tonight. You can see Lockhart's got a 3-high safety look, but so far Bastrop's trying to keep it on the ground.
And Moreno with the carry once again. And he'll pick up about a yard.
And getting up from the bottom of the pile is going to be Trey Brown and Portillo on that one.
Last week, both quarterbacks for Bastrop had a hard time picking up the signals from the coach and had to make some adjustments there.
Yeah, it looks like now they're just running all the way to the sideline and back every play, which will tire them out.
Yes.
Of course, we thought that last year about Jake Straken and Piper, and he turned out to be a really tough kid.
Well, the Bears break the huddle. They'll have 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 up top, more in the backfield with Moreno. And it'll be Moreno with the carry. He'll come around the right side, and he's going to be stuffed after he crosses the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be Portillo coming up with another stop.
And those are getting in there to disrupt the play, and Portillo able to get a big hit there.
That'll bring up 3rd down.
That'll make it 3rd down and 6 after a 2-yard gain by Moreno.
And so far, Lockhart defense doing well against these Bastrop Bears.
Yeah, put them in another 3rd and long situation.
This might be the first time we see a pass from the Bears.
They'll have 2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom, split backfield, runners in the backfield. It's going to be a quarterback draw by Moore, and he's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he'll get it all the way outside the 35 up to the 37-yard line where the Bears will have a big 1st down off the legs of Moore.
Finally run out of bounds there by Aiden Scott, as well as Bart Key out there. Well, Lockhart had good rush coming, but it was a great play call. Lockhart thought it was a passing down, and instead of even bothering, they just run the quarterback draw.
That's why I said earlier, I'm pretty sure that they're going to go with 4 at the quarterback. He's very shifty. Kind of reminds me of the quarterback from Veterans Memorial that we had trouble with.
So 1st and 10 for the Bastrop Bears. Once again, the ball is at their own 37-yard line as they picked up their first down of the ball game. Inside handoff to Marino, and he's going to pick up a nice chunk of yards as he keeps fine forward past another first down. Crosses the 50, down to the 48-yard line in Lion territory.
And the whole secondary getting involved in that tackle. Had to stop him.
Another 10 yards.
A couple Lions were ripping at that ball. And Bastrop for the first time on the positive side of the field. They're at the Lions' 48-yard line.
.316 left in the first quarter.
And here comes Bastrop, same setup. That's going to be a give up the middle.
Marino once again, this time the Lockhart Lions are ready for him as Edward Mendoza makes the initial contact. It'll be a 2-yard gain, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
So watching in the binoculars, Edward Mendoza, every single play, he's getting a great fire off, and he's the one man on the Lockhart defensive line who's really knocking his man back.
And real quick, we got other district games for District 13 5A Division 2 as San Antonio, as the Piper Warriors are going to be playing at San Antonio Veterans Memorial, as well as Kerrville Tybee at Bastrop Cedar Creek. And once again, Liberty Hill Panthers got the week off, and they'll be playing Bastrop next week at Memorial Stadium in Cedar Creek, Texas. Another inside handoff to Marino. He's going to pick up good yardage gets the first down, shakes an arm tackle, and into the end zone, and the Bastrop Bears will be on the board first.
And great job of Moreno finding the gap and weaving his way through it. And nobody for Lockhart able to run him down. A couple of Lockhart players kind of running into each other, tripping into each other. And broken tackles, you know, that's starting to be a theme here. Hope the Lions can shore that up.
Yeah, nice run by Marino as we're going to have an extra point try. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So with that, the Bastrop Bears strike first and lead 7-0 over the Lockhart Lions. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
We know it can be hard to follow a dream, even harder to sustain one. However, at Changing Faces Barber Academy, we not only understand, but welcome those walking the path of their reveries. We make it our purpose to teach beyond just a skill set of cutting hair. In fact, we want to help with communication dexterity, give you the abilities to not only build clientele, but to be able to build off one. A good barber is the customer service he or she gives. And that is the mission here at Changing Faces Barber Academy. If you are interested in making a career of becoming a barber, you can visit our website at cfbarberacademy.com or stop on by at 900 Bug Lane Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas.
All right, and we're back here at Lions Field as the Bastrop Bears put points on the board first and lead by a score of 7-0 with 2:20 left to go here in the Changing Faces Academy first quarter here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Back deep to return to kick. It's going to be Quavon Reese, number 4. And that one is going to go out of bounds right at the goal line. So that'll be a legal procedure on the kicking team.
And if he was a punter, that would have been a coffin corner there, but it was a kickoff. So Lockhart will get the ball out at the 35-yard line to start this one.
Well, I think they'll put it at the 30 if I'm correct. It's at the 25 for a regular touchback, 5-yard penalty for,
that's right,
I think. Yeah, they're already marking it at the 35-yard line on the far side of the field.
Kickoff out of bounds.
All they just need to know is what side of the field or the hash mark do they want it on.
And we'll get to see the Lockhart offense once again after they sputtered last time, ending in a punt.
Fans, quick update. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Astros lead the Rangers 5-4.
And you hear Rob Ortiz on the play-by-play in the stadium. Astros up 5-4 with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth.
Ashton Dickens shotgun formation. He'll keep it, comes around the near side, cuts it upfield, shakes off a couple of tacklers, still on his feet on a nice stiff arm. And he'll get it out across midfield to the 49-yard line in line territory. Actually, they're going to mark him down at the 50.
And Nate Soriano for Bastrop finally able to hang on to his shoelaces as he went out of bounds.
Grabbed his ankle.
There's a penalty flag right here on the 47-yard line in line territory. Yeah, looks like they're already facing back towards Lockhart's side.
I think they might call an illegal block. Yep.
10-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's going to go on Staten. So the 10-yard mark-off will take it back to the 37. Still going to be shy of the first down unless they gave him the first down.
No, he said it was a first down.
Oh, okay. No, it's still first down, but they'll mark it back from the spot of the foul.
And Lockhart's going to go to that extra big package where they'll have a tight end and an extra lineman in there.
All right, so it's going to be first down and 3 now after the 10-yard mark-off. And Frohawk in motion, and he'll get the handoff on the jet sweep going around the right side. Fights off a couple of tacklers trying to fight his way upfield. And he'll be brought down on about a 6-yard loss.
Just a little too slow to develop there, and on those lateral plays, you got to get there quick.
And great job by the Bears defensively, stretching that play from sideline to sideline. That's going to bring up second down and 7 coming up. As we are at 1.5 left to go here in the Changing Faces Academy first quarter. And Dickens will keep it once again. He'll go up the middle, and he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
So
might
far,
have gotten half a yard.
So far, it's about what you expect out of this rivalry game. Neither team wanted to give up anything easy. Bastrop front defensive line, as Coach said, they're playing hard. But we got hands on hips. They're starting to breathe hard. Got to wonder how deep they are at defensive line.
I've never seen them sub very much on up front.
And dropping back, looking to throw this time. Throws it out towards Gage Deutsch, and that one's going to fall incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th and 7. It looks like the Lockhart Lions will be coming out to punt the ball for the second straight time. And it's a final. Astros defeat the Rangers 5-4.
And so Bastrop turns Lockhart away for a second consecutive time.
Ocampo will come in to punt the ball away. Good snap. Another good punt from Ocampo.
Oh, he ran into our kicker here, but no penalty. Make the tackle.
He fair caught the ball, yeah.
They're saying that he didn't make the fair catch signal.
He definitely waved his arm for a fair catch.
No, he didn't wave it.
This back ref's not calling it.
No, he did wave his hands after he caught the ball. They're saying he waved his hands after he caught the ball. I saw it on the replay. But I think after you catch the ball and you haven't waved it, you're free game.
Yes. But did he wave it before?
I think he waved it a few seconds before while the ball was still well in the air. I saw a hand wave around. I'll go back and have a look real quick as they discuss it.
And they ran into our punter and didn't even get a 5-yard out of it.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Bastrop and line territory at the 48-yard line. Moore's going to get the snap. He'll go around the left side. And he'll get as far as the 41-yard line.
On the quarterback keeper, number 4, Keyshawn Moore.
And that's number 0, the freshman in there on defense for the first time. That's Caden Mabus. And we saw him play defense last year, played safety a lot.
That'll make it 2nd down and 3. This is probably going to be the last play of the first quarter, as we're going to need 10 seconds left to go, and both teams are going to be heading to the sideline. So with that, we're We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with your Shields AC and Heating second quarter right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Shields AC and Heating is a small family-owned business located here in Lockhart, Texas. You can count on us for all your air conditioning and heating repairs. Here at Shields AC and Heating we service commercial and residential HVAC system as well as refrigeration, ice machines and walk-in coolers. So, if you're in need of commercial or residential AC repairs, you can count on Shields AC and Heating to be there for you by calling us at 512-227-1219. We take pride in your comfort.
All right, so at the conclusion of the change in face of the Academy first quarter is the Bastrop Bears 7, Lockhart Lions 0. As we head into the Shields AC and Heating second quarter, the Bears have the ball, second down and 3 in line territory.
That'll be the lowest scoring quarter of the year for Lockhart.
And it'll be quarterback Moore will keep it. Portillo will come up with a stop, but not before Moore picks up the first down out to the 37-yard line. So after not finding anything offensively on their first possession, Bastrop Bears were able to put the ball in the end zone on their second possession and looking to do the same thing here on their third one.
They're into Lions territory now. Ball at the 42.5-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Bastrop got some big guys on the front line as well.
Yeah, they do.
So 1st and 10 for the Bears. This time Marino will get the handoff, come around the near side. First contact's going to be made by Portillo.
Portillo almost ripped that ball out. He was barely able to hold on to it.
And Mendoza comes up off the bottom of the pile with a stop. It'll be a gain of 1 yard from Marino.
Mendoza's been everywhere tonight.
He's one of the impact players so far.
Yes, did a good job scraping there.
Yeah, Mendoza starts off at the nose guard position for him to get out there on the outside to help make the stop.
Well, he's been a nose guard. He's done a fantastic job. That was a great move by the Lockhart Lion coaching staff, put him at nose guard.
So 2nd and 9 coming up. And a fumble. And Marino was fortunate enough to fall on top of it for the Bears as they'll have the ball right back at the line of scrimmage.
And more importantly, it'll be 3rd and long. Big third down coming up here for the Lockhart defense.
And it looked like Moore, just as because he was listed as a receiver. And, you know, sometimes with receivers, before that ball gets into their hands, they're looking to make the run.
Because he's not the biggest guy on the team there, Sarge. He's not the And TD, you'll find this funny. Last week they had so many bad snaps in the first half against Veterans Memorial that they actually had tryouts at halftime for finding somebody who could snap.
That'll bring up 3rd down.
So 3rd down and 9 coming up. 2 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom. Dropping back is Moore. His first throw of the night, and it's going to be incomplete to a wide open receiver.
He was wide open.
Tried to catch it sliding down, but that ball thrown behind him. It's number
Jalen Creighton.
And that'll bring up 4th down for the Bears.
On the reception. And, of course, the turf monster was our 12th defender.
Well, and Keyshawn Moore is also under pressure there by Joseph Blue.
And he's not a great passer, but if somebody's wide open, he's definitely going to hit him. But being under pressure and on the run, it was a very difficult throw for him.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Bastrop, kind of that gray area of the field.
Yeah.
4th down here.
Yeah, 4th and 9 coming up. Big down for the Lockhart Lions defensively.
Hold your water, and they did.
And dropping back. And rolling around to his right side. He's going to find enough room for the first down before he gets chased out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Well, and a big first down for the Bears.
That's a bad deal when you're giving up 4th and almost 10.
Well, there was no container, TD. You saw there, the defensive end came inside.
Mm-hmm.
There was nobody out there. Linebacker was dropping. There was nobody there.
So a fresh set of downs for the Bastrop Bears, and the drive continues with the ball at the 26-yard line.
Got to get a stop here or get a turnover.
And something I noticed too, Coach, Lockhart's flipping with the strength each time, but we got to get quicker at it.
And Marino will get the handoff. He'll cut it up. And he'll get a nice chunk of yards out of it.
And pretty soon, Bastrop's offense is going to pick up on that. They're going to go in a quick count.
That's going to be a 4-yard gain as we have an injury on the field. We'll take an injury timeout, too. And we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Gridiron Warriors take the field in an epic battle that is larger than life. It is called Texas High School Football. Only one show can bring the greatest sport from the greatest state into focus. Lone Star Gridiron.
Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late for Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern, cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game score. At Old Pals, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
All right, we're back from the injury timeout. It is 2nd down and 6 for the Bastrop Bears. Moore get the snap, hands it off to Moore. Keeps it himself. Tries to go around the outside, and he's going to have to cut it up. He'll pick up about 2 yards, but that's going to be it. And that'll bring up 3rd down and about 4.
Good job by Gathens out there playing his new outside linebacker position to contain that play, turn it back inside. Kind of stayed home and was patient.
On the quarterback keeper, number 4, Keyshawn Moore.
3rd and 5.
Gain of 1 on the play, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
And we know it's 2-down territory because we saw it from 10 yards further out. So if they don't pick it up here, you really got to stop them twice.
So here we go, 3rd down and 4 for Bastrop. And this time they'll hand it off to Marino, and he's going to fight forward.
Fumble.
Portillo got the ball. He got it out this time.
And they're saying he lost the football.
And Portillo did recover it. So Portillo forced that fumble and picked it up. I was watching through the binoculars. Portillo's been ripping and stripping at that ball. He was definitely still standing when Portillo got that ball out.
And Lockhart will recover the football. And, Coach, that's one of the things you talked about during the pregame show. And he sure did fumble it.
And it looked like Aiden Scott the one
comes up with it, yeah. Aiden Scott comes up with it from the bottom of the pile.
Yeah.
And Aiden Scott right there on the gong.
And that Lockhart needed that. That was Coach's one of his keys to victory is we got to force him to turn that ball over. You can check that box off.
Yes, sir.
Now let's see if that's going to be the spark for the offense to get them going and put some points on the board as we're going to be heading into halftime here in about 8 minutes.
Bastrop head coach is arguing the call, saying that the whistle blew.
I saw it clear as day. And you saw it earlier too, right?
Yes, sir.
The first time he almost stripped it. He kind of got slung and didn't quite get it that time. He definitely got out of his hands. The running back did that classic clutch at the air twice. You know, you lose the ball and you're just clutching, looking for it. And Portillo already had it on the ground.
So the ball is going to be placed at the 20-yard line where the Lockhart Lions is going to take over after the defense comes up with a big turnover.
After the turnover,
and Lockhart offense rather stagnant so far here in the first half. 8 minutes, 7 seconds left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating.
Dickens will drop up, be a quick throw out to Gage Deutsch, who makes a nice catch, got room to run, crosses the 30 for the first down.
Good job.
And finally going to be brought down at the 34-yard line.
Nice catch.
Yeah, he had to go up and get that and come back down. Luckily, no one was around him. Then he was able to turn around, find his blockers, and get some positive yards.
That was Jaden Riley with the tackle for the Bastrop Bears. So first down and 10 for the Lions.
And that's Deutsch's second catch of the night.
Dickens with the snap, drops back, looking to throw once again. Looks over the middle, got to receiver and Gonzalez.
Oh.
And great job defensively, coming up with a great defensive play. I believe that's number 42.
That's 44.
44.
Linebacker.
That's going to be Wesley Donner on the coverage.
That's actually Wesley Donner Jr. It doesn't say it on the sheet, but he is definitely a junior.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up.
It's a familiar last name, too. From
Yeah,
Bastrop.
his dad played for him as well. That's how I know he's a junior, because his dad was also Wesley Donner. Spoke to him a few weeks ago on Twitter.
So once again, dropping back to pass.
Plenty of time. Good protection.
Yeah. It pumps it. He's going to take off running with it, and Dickens will get it across out towards the 39-yard line.
And Dickens, good job of just getting what he could there and putting himself in a position to have a manageable 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and 4 coming up.
How to get a first down here? We need a first down bad.
Man, great job by Dickens scanning the field. Couldn't find nobody.
Yeah, plenty of time.
That Lockhart only 1 for 4 so far on 3rd downs here.
We're bringing this outside linebacker here.
And it'll be good. The Gonzalez going around the left side. He'll cut it up.
And Lockhart
And
will be
he'll
1
gain
for
a
5.
yard.
Actually went away from the blitzing linebacker.
Well, he'll get it right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring a 4th down and 3. And I don't see Dickens coming out of the game.
I don't see Ocampo going in.
So big play coming up. Lockhart Lions 4th down and 3 with 7:21 left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating 2nd quarter.
Look for Ashton, try to draw him outside here.
And right up the middle will be my time, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage, and the Lockhart Lions will be turned away on a turnover on downs.
And so that's the 4th time in a row the Bastrop defense has stymied the Lions. Bastrop came to play tonight. We knew they would. This is a rivalry game. And that Lockhart defense has spent a lot of time out on the field there tonight, and they're right back out there again.
So the Lockhart Lions were able to only manage a 1st down after the turnover by the Lockhart Lions defense. And here comes the offense of the Bastrop Bears. As Keyshawn Moore been running the quarterbacking duties for the Bastrop Bears. Shotgun formation. He'll hand it off to Marino. He'll break through an arm tackle in the backfield, but not Joseph Blue's tackle, as Portillo was the one that made the initial contact. That'll be a loss of 1 yard. That'll bring up 2nd down and 11.
Number 14, Miguel Portillo, as well as number 56, Joseph Blue.
The clock continues to wind down. 6:38 left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating 2nd quarter. And so I want to give a birthday shout out to Mr. Bill Mavis, the father of head coach Mavis.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday earlier in the week. I think he said he turned 35.
Wow.
So inside handoff to Marino. And this time the defense going to hold strong and push back
And
after about a 4-yard gain.
Gathens was the first man there and then cleaned up by a few other Lions, including Aiden Scott.
3rd and about
3rd and 7.
Now we got a Lion down. So as they take an injury timeout, we'll go ahead and do the same.
And we'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
LoneStarGridiron.com. Access the complete history of Texas high school football, over 100 years of information, win-loss records, coaching histories, individual stats, records, and more. Lone Star Gridiron, the authority on Texas high school football.
And we are back. It is 3rd down and 7 with 5:57 left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating 2nd quarter. Bastrop Bears with the football. in Lion territory at the 37-yard line.
And this was 2-down territory for them last time. I expect it to be the same again.
Got four receivers on top. One goes in motion.
And Moreno in the backfield with Moore. And referees missed a false start, and that one's going to be incomplete. Trey Brown on the coverage, but the referees missed a false start at the line of scrimmage.
Pressure put on by number 14, Miguel Portillo.
And that's going to bring up 4th down and 7. Yeah, it looked like the receiver, number 17, took a step forward. He sure did.
And, Coach, what can you tell us about this different defense that Lockhart's running tonight with just one inside linebacker and 3 deep safeties?
Well, like I said earlier, Bastrop's a passing team. That's something they just made adjustments to. And also personnel-wise, we're running out of bodies to have out there.
Well, and I think someone forgot to tell Bastrop that they're a passing team as they've been 90% run so far.
Yeah, 4th and 7 coming up. Bastrop Bears are going for it. Moore will drop back. And he's looking to throw deep. As a receiver, Reese will come up with the interception, and he'll be tackled out of bounds.
And that's the second big turnover for the Lions. Quavon Reese able to go up and get his first interception of the season. He had several last year and the year before, but that is his first on the year.
As Reese will make his way to the turnover gong for the second time tonight, the Lions come up with a big turnover on defense.
The quarterback just threw that up for grabs. It was a great pass rush. I couldn't catch the number who was coming at him.
And you can't do that against Reese because he's going to high point that ball.
And he just chunked it as far as he could.
And I'm pretty sure that was one of those, if you intercept it, it's going to be a punt. And wanted to give his receiver an opportunity to make the catch. But Reese, you're not going to beat Reese on a 50-50 throw like that.
Well, they're lucky they got him out of bounds quick, too. So Lockhart will have 90 yards between them and Pay Dirt. Desperately need to get some points on the board here before the first half's over.
Yeah, 1st down and 10 from the 9-yard line. Dickens drops back, and it'll be a touch pass to Frohawk. Frohawk's got room to run. He'll pick up the big 1st down out to the 21-yard line, 22. Or it'll be 1st down and 10.
And good play call. Get the defense moving to the right with motion by Gonzalez coming across. And then kind of throwing the backside screen there. Great play call, getting the defensive numbers off balance.
I'm going to go a big shout out to Coach Jim De La Cruz. I was talking to him this past weekend at my brother's birthday party. Of course, we talked football.
Imagine that.
I'm dropping back. Dickens looking to throw once again.
Take off.
Had a receiver, Gonzalez, who turned around. He thought Dickens was going to take off running for it, was looking to block.
Well, can you blame the man? I mean, that's we've seen it so many times. He gets within 1 yard of the line of scrimmage, and you turn around and block somebody. But that's some of the difference that we've seen in Dickens this year is hanging in there like he did right there. And really, I think playing smarter, because if Gonzalez turns around and catches that, that's a 20-yard catch there. As it is, he turned around to throw a block.
Yeah, another shout out to Juan Ocampo, said, "Let's go Lions."
Gathens in the game at receiver.
And Dickens coming in, takes the ball, breaks through the blitz as Dickens is on his way down the far sideline to the 30, 20. Nobody's catching Dickens. That's going to be a Lockhart Lion touchdown.
That's awesome, from 78 yards out. Ashton Dickens turns on the Jets and just runs by everybody. And that's what he does. Nobody's catching him after he breaks in and gets a little bit of separation.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's
the Bears were coming in on the blitz on the outside, and Dickens ran right through it. And after that, it was all Dickens in a foot race with the safety, and that safety is not going to catch Dickens.
And that safety had an angle on him.
So Ocampo will be coming in to kick the extra point. Holcomb, the deep snapper. Gage, the holder. Snap is back. Holder's down. The kick is up, and it is good. And this game is all tied up at 7 apiece with 4:47 left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. Lockhart Lions on the board. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
And we are back after the Lockhart Lions touchdown. Ties this game up with 4:47 left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. Lockhart Lions 7, Bastrop Bears 7. Finally, the Lockhart Lions break out of their shell after the second turnover from the defense. The defense was like, okay, you're not going to do it the first time. Let's get the ball back to you again. And Dickens does it with a 78-yard touchdown run.
And I'm looking Bastrop with a formation that really kind of prevents that pooch kick that Quavon Reese likes to try to get along the sideline.
And he's stationed up on the far side of the field.
But there's definitely a soft spot in the middle of the field out there. And they'll try it, but Ocampo just gets a little too much of that one.
And that's going to go out of bounds, so the ball is going to be placed at the 30-yard line where the Bastrop Bears will have the ball first down and 10. Well, Coach, what was your thought on that last play for the Lockhart Lions?
I saw a lot of speed out of Ashton Dickens. That's what I saw. Great job running the football. I think with all these Bastrop players playing both ways, they're going to tire out. And hopefully the second half we can dominate them.
Yeah. Well, and I can agree with that. And also tell you, Coach, something I'm seeing is Lockhart's now got more players playing on both sides of the football as they've had all year as well. You've got Staten, Holcomb, Gathings was in there playing wide receiver in the last series. We've seen Mabus on both sides of the ball. So Lockhart's starting to do it more and more as well.
So here go the Bears, first down and 10 at their own 36-yard line, 37-yard line. Marino will get the handoff, bounces around to the outside.
Nice tackle.
And great job on the outside for the Lockhart Lions, coming up with the stop. That's going to be Aiden Scott coming up with the tackle.
Gain of 2 on the play, bringing up second and 8.
Second and 8.
Aiden Scott's only a sophomore, but, gentlemen, he's had a fantastic season so far defensively for the Lions.
Yes, he has.
Well, one of the things that told me to look for him early on was when we interviewed Trey Brown. And
Yes.
he was one of the guys that he called out. He said he's way better than you think for his grade and that he's gonna make a big splash. He certainly has.
Well, he had a fantastic year last year as a freshman.
So second and 8 coming up, and they'll hand the ball off to Marino going around the right side. Marino's going to cut it back up, break through some arm tackles, and he'll pick up the big first down for the Bears as he'll get it all the way down to the 48-yard line, 47-yard line. Still on the Bastrop side of the field.
Guys, got to remember, you can use the sideline. The sideline never misses the tackle.
That's right.
And the clock gets restarted with 3:46 left to go. And right now it's 7-7. This is the lowest score in half the Lions have been in all season long.
It feels like forever since it's been this low scoring.
High snap.
That'll be Moore coming around the near side.
Oh.
Cuts it upfield, got room to run. And breaks through an arm tackle, spun around and finally brought down by Bart Key, but not before. Moore picks up a huge chunk of yardage out to the 15-yard line, in line territory for another big first down.
And Moore continues to hurt the Lions with his feet.
Now, that's one reason they moved him to quarterback, TD, because anytime he got a high snap, he's so athletic. He's also a basketball player. He can just jump up and catch and take off before the defense can react.
Well, and the thing is, too, with this defense, the Lions are running with 3 high safeties tonight. You don't have a linebacker to spare as a spy, so you can't put a spy on them. You just got to tell your outside guys to keep contained and keep him moved back in.
So Moore will take the snap once again. Same formation, same play, but different side. Breaks through an arm tackle and tries to get positive yardage, and he'll be able to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that just showed his athleticism, Coach.
Got another line down.
Lions had him back about 6 yards back behind the line of scrimmage.
And the first man is not getting more down.
There's a penalty flag on the far side of the field at the 20 also. It looks like it's going to be holding on the offense.
Good. Quarterback reminds me more of the quarterback for Veterans Memorial.
Yeah, I think if really, if Bastrop's not going to show any more dimension than they've showed us so far, I'd expect to see the Lions come out in the second half, really bringing those backers off the edge and really getting aggressive, trying to keep him contained to the middle, because he's trouble when he gets outside the tackles.
He's very quick. I think he's faster than anybody we have back there other than Reese.
So here we go, first down and 20 after the holding penalty. And hand off to Marino. Marino will get back to the line of scrimmage and picks up maybe about a yard and a half.
Good hit there by Trey Brown on the play.
And a timeout's going to be called on the field by the Lions.
Well, we got another. Okay, he's getting up.
And we talked about this is going to be a physical game. We knew it would.
Injury timeout.
Both sides hitting hard.
He came in with his shoulder.
So while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout too. We'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Meitler Plumbing LLC is the one to call on for your plumbing service work in Lockhart and Caldwell County. Call Darren Meitler from Meitler Plumbing at 512-398-3146. Darren has been with the family business for over 30 years and has been voted best plumber in Caldwell County numerous times. Master licensed and bonded. So, for any plumbing issues, call Meitler Plumbing for your plumbing service. Darren Meitler is also a 1989 Lockhart alumni and football captain for Lockhart Lions. Go Lions! Once a Lion, always a Lion.
All right, after the injury timeout, it is second down and 19 for the Bears.
Quarterback
and
draw.
Quarterback keeper.
Wrap up.
And
there
great job by Zakiah Gatley. He's looking for the strip.
Yeah, if there's a tackle, you're not going to break through an arm tackle. It'd be that one.
Timeout, Bastrop.
No, another timeout called by the Lockhart Lions. Right,
referee got confused.
Yeah, 2:04 left to go.
Lockhart trying to conserve a little bit of that clock, get this ball back, maybe take the lead going into half.
We're going to keep it right here, but once again, great job by Zakiah Gatley. And knowing that he had some of his compadres coming in to make the stop as well, went ahead and went for the strip, but great job by Moore to hang on to that one. Still going to bring up a third down and 19 when we get back to play after the Lockhart Lion timeout. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching tonight's broadcast of Lockhart Lion football against the Bastrop Bears. Critical district matchup for District 13 5A Division II, where the loser of this game will practically be, for the Bears, will practically be almost out of the playoff run, as they have Liberty Hill next week. Not saying that they're going to lose that one, but Liberty Hill is going to be coming back at full strength, 100%, and we all know what Liberty Hill can do at 100%. As for the Lockhart Lions, a loss here won't mean that's the end of the season, but they still have an uphill battle to climb against Piper and Kerrville-Tivy.
And it also puts you in that dangerous area where you could come down to a tie, start looking at points scored, all different kinds of stuff. And that's not the way you want to get in the playoffs. You want to get in because you earned a spot and not have to worry about points or any of that stuff.
So after the timeout, here we go. 2:11 left to go. Moore in shotgun formation. He'll roll around to his right side. Portillo with the pressure as Moore cuts it upfield around the edge, and he'll get it all the way back to almost the original line of scrimmage.
Well, there was a big collision on that far side over there.
Number 4, Keyshawn Moore, unable to find anyone downfield.
When he decides to turn it upfield, he does it extremely quickly.
And that was number 25, I believe, Joseph Zarita for the Lions, putting the hit on him. So 4th and 11, they had no problem converting 4th and 9 earlier. But it looks like they are sending in the kicking unit. They're going to get ready to try to kick this
That was Caden Mavis coming in with the hit stick. So from 35 yards out, he was knocking them down during pregame. And here he is from 33 yards away. Snap is back to hold us down. The kick is up, and it is good.
That one's good from 53 as it goes through over the uprights.
So with 1:25 left to go here in the Shields AC and Heaty second quarter, the Bastrop Bears take the lead once again, 10-7 on a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And we come down to a short time to the end of the half, and this was something we saw the Lions improve greatly last week was clock management and how many plays they were able to get off with time waning in the first half. They were able to get quite a few off and give themselves a chance at the end of half last week. Got to think Bastrop, well, not enough time for them to probably squib kick it. So they'll probably kick it deep to the Lions. We'll see if Reese can get a chance at a clean return.
Yeah,
got his first interception tonight.
And Lockhart Lions do get the second half kickoff. There's Coach Darrell Thomas. Coach T says, let's go Lions. Coach T watching and enjoying the broadcast.
Coach T.
And we have another one from Brenda Playfair watching from Raton. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Raton, New Mexico.
Yeah, that's my mom tuned in the second night in a row to hear baby boy. They're on a road trip headed for Colorado Springs.
Oh, that's a beautiful place. Garden of the Gods.
They're going to go to the Garden of the Gods while they're there.
Oh, man, that's a beautiful site right there. I went there. The day I got to Colorado Springs, we went to go see it.
Gainings and Reese set to return for the Lions.
So the Bears will be kicking the ball away. And that's going to be a deep kick. It'll go in and out of the end zone. So the Lions will have 125 to move the ball down the field as they'll have it at their own 25-yard line. First down and 10 with 125. A lot of 25s out there left to go. Here in the Shields AC and Heating second quarter.
I like that. Sorry, I saw something coming in the exchange between plays there. Gathens was coming off the field from kickoff, and my time was coming on, and Gathens pointed at him, and he pointed down there at the end zone. He said, let's go. You get your butt down there in the end zone.
So here come the Lions. They're going to be set up with two receivers down the near side. Here on the near side, one up top. Frohawk all by himself on the far side of the field. My time offset to the right side of Dickens.
Go.
It'll be Dickens with the run coming around the right side.
He goes out of bounds. Good, smart move.
Great job to stop the clock as the Lions only have one timeout. It'll be a first down run to the 37.
And that's how you manage the game clock short time. You get 10 yards, you get out of bounds. Only took 8 seconds there.
And great maturity by Ashton Dickens. Last year, he'd put that shoulder down to get a couple of extra yards. This time, he's running it out of bounds, knowing how big this game is.
Something's happening right here. You've got two seniors on the outside for the Lions, two senior receivers, which they hadn't had all year.
Okay.
And once again, another run by Dickens. He'll pick up about 7 yards.
And he missed him, but up top he had Gathing standing alone at the 50 with nobody covering him at all.
I'll tell you what, great blocking by the front line, Coach and TD.
Yeah, give him lots of time.
Robert.
Yeah, they're doing really good.
And another run out of bounds with 1:12 left, which stops the clock. 2nd and 4 coming up. Dropping back once again.
Got time.
It's all over.
A lot of time to
coverage.
And he'll throw it out to Frohawk, and that one's almost picked off.
Great coverage there by the Bears. They're dropping everybody, only rushing 4. You're going to have to find something at the mid-level. Not going to be able to get the ball deep over the top with them dropping 3 and 4 safeties.
And the offensive line giving Dickens all night long to throw.
And Bastrop looked like they're almost a prevent defense there, dropping 7 guys back.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Lions with 1:02 left to go.
Plenty of time left.
And it looks like the Bears are going to call a timeout.
Okay.
That'll be their first of the half with 1:02. So while the Bears take their timeout, we'll take a timeout too, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
If you find yourself stuck on the side of the road or in an accident, call Quantum Towing and Recovery at 512-295-8697. Quantum Towing has been a family-owned business since its inception in 2000. We offer 24-hour towing and recovery services for your vehicle. We also offer a wide range of services such as lockouts, jump starts, tire change, winch outs, and environmental hazard cleanups. With 4 locations that cover Kyle, San Marcos, Lulin, and Lockhart. Quantum Towing is only a phone call away for all of your towing needs.
All right, we're back after the Bear timeout. 3rd down and 4 for the Lions. 1:02 left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating second quarter.
We moved or they moved?
Yeah, it's going to be a false start on the offense.
Lockhart moved, but then the question is, were they in the neutral zone to draw?
They're calling it on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
55 offense, 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
And Lockhart will lose no time there.
It'll bring up 3rd down and 9. Dickens drops back, looking to throw. Got pressure coming from the backside, and his hit is going to be a fumble, and the Bears are going to fall on top of it.
Well, it sure looked like his arm was moving forward.
That's what Coach Gobert's saying. Arm was moving forward. The referees are talking.
And we'll get a look here.
It's going to be incomplete pass. They get together, and they make the right call.
So it brings that 4th down.
We have a little delay in the stadium, so we have the luxury of being able to watch it twice. Arm definitely coming forward. Right call by the refs.
One guy alone came in.
Came off the left side.
Pass is incomplete. They'll bring up 4th and 9 for the Lions.
So it'll be 4th and 9 for the Lions. And they're missing somebody on the field. It's the punter. There he goes. And the Lions are going to be punting the ball away. Ocampo eating some nachos on the sidelines. And he'll come in and get a beautiful kick away. It's going to bounce at the 31-yard line, and that's where it's going to kick back. And that's where the whistle is going to be blown, as the ball will be marked at the 32-yard line for the Bastrop Bears with 42 seconds left to go in the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. So one more opportunity for the Bears to put some points on the board.
A close game we have here tonight. Expected it to maybe be a few more points than this. I don't think anybody would have picked the under to be 17 at the half. Of course, the first half not yet over.
See what approach the Bastrop Bears use here.
And they're still kind of in their heavy formation. Only one receiver.
Quarterback.
I'm going to go power run.
And that'll be good enough for about 4 yards.
Number 4, Keyshawn Moore on the quarterback keeper.
And we'll see how quick they try to go. The clock is running.
Looks like they're going to.
They've got 2 timeouts, so they're going to let it run down. Otherwise, they would have stopped it by now, you think.
Number 4 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 6.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to go ahead and let the clock run out. Bastrop happy to go into the locker room with a 3-point lead here at the Lions Field.
So the clock hits zeros. We're going to take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we'll have your Kreitz Market halftime show right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, 5th generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to KreitzMarket.com. That's www.KreitzMarket.com.
All right, I want to welcome everybody back to the Kreitz Market halftime show. Of course, we got the Bastrop roaring band down there, Bastrop Bear fan, but we got a special birthday celebration we like to do right now. What's your name, young man? Huh?
Warren Yanez.
There you go, Warren Yanez. And how old are you today? 15 years old. So he's 15 years old. And by request from his mom, she wanted us to embarrass him. No, I'm just kidding. But as far as from the Lions Pride Sports broadcast crew, and we like to wish you a happy birthday. And with that, of course, we like to sing you happy birthday here live, right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. So with that,
Warren does a fantastic job
Yeah.
of videotaping for the Lockhart Lions football team for the film that goes into huddle.
Yes.
And he does a great job. For a freshman, he does a fantastic job. And when my mom approached me about doing this, I said I was more than happy to do it for Warren.
Yeah.
And some of his co-workers are here behind him. They're going to also help us sing happy birthday to him.
Let's see where they. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Warren. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Awesome.
Now for your birthday present, you're going to finish the game for me so I can go home. No, but happy birthday, young man, and many, many more. You do a fantastic job out there on the camera, so keep it up and keep the great work. Because as you can see, what y'all do out there on the field gets seen by thousands around the world that tune in and watch Lockhart Lion broadcasts right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. So keep up the great work, and happy birthday once again, young man. Yeah.
Mom, did you get a picture? All right. You got plenty? You want to get a group picture?
All right, so we're going to go and turn off our mic and turn off the crowd mic as you finish listening to the Bastrop band here from Lions Field. It is the Kreitz Market halftime show. It is halftime. Bastrop Bears lead the Lockhart Lions by a score of 10-7 here at halftime. And let me once again turn off the crowd mic and enjoy the band from Bastrop before the roaring Lockhart Lion band takes place.
is under the direction of Kenneth Gilbreth, Evan Carley, Jeffrey Gutierrez, Garnet Gilbreth, Oscar Rodriguez, and Alyssa Tuck. The band would like to thank our marching techs, Bastrop band boosters and parents, the BHS administration, and our Director of Fine Arts, Chico Portillo. Let's hear it one more time for the Bastrop High School Band.
Please welcome to the field the 2023-2024 Lockhart High School Lionettes, Legacies, and Spirit Clinic participants. The Lionettes are under the direction of Mrs. Melissa LeBlanc. The Lionettes are led onto the field by Captain Kaylin Gannon, Co-Captain Gracie Flores, Junior Lieutenant Emma Capello, Junior Lieutenant Rihanna Van Buren, Head Social Officer Julissa Ramirez, Social Officer Brielle Jinnick Willingham, Social Officer Mia Metzler, Social Officer B. Torres Puente. And this week's Lionette of the Week is Anahi Castillo. Last Saturday, October 14th, the Lockhart Lionettes, Legacies, and Cheerleaders hosted their annual Spirit Clinic. They had an awesome turnout of 60 participants ages 3 through 13. While at the clinic, they played games, were taught cheers, and learned a dance that they will perform for you tonight. Here are your Spirit Clinic participants performing a jazz routine to Try Everything. Thank you to all who came out last Saturday and tonight. Give it up one more time for all the amazing performers. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the field, the Lockhart High School Roaring Lion Band and Color Guard. The band is under the direction of Mr. James Crowley, Mr. Joseph Gannon, and Mr. Jared Autry. The color guard director is Mr. Sergio Rodriguez. The freshman of the week is Jaden Hebert. The member of the week is Brandon Dykes. And the section of the week is the Trombones. Congratulations to these talented Lions for being locked on excellence. The Roaring Lion Band and Color Guard received a superior rating this past Saturday, October 14th, and have advanced to the UIL area competition to be held on Saturday, October 28th. Congratulations to all these hard-working students. For tonight's halftime performance, the band has chosen to wear their contest uniform to pay tribute to October as Breast Cancer Awareness Month and the Pink Out Game. Tonight, the band is proud to present their 2023 competition show, Upside Down. Soloists are Moses Rodriguez, alto saxophone, Romero Hernandez, flute, and Brody Hagan, clarinet. Musical arrangements by Jeff Chambers, drill design by Tyler Jones.
Residents across the city reported ground tremors, shaking houses and buildings. It wasn't long before it became clear that this was no ordinary earthquake. We received reports of falling debris, power outages, and huge ground fissures across the city. Eyewitnesses on the scene reported something that defies explanation. Glowing gates opening up light into the heart of life.
Drum majors Diana Fernandez and Jackson Owen. Is the band ready? Please welcome the 2023-2024 Lockhart High School Roaring Lion Band and Color Guard. The band would like to thank LISD Superintendent Mark Estrada, Deputy Superintendent Dr. Stephanie Camarillo, LHS Principal Cynthia Vasquez, and the RLB Boosters for their endless support. The band boosters would like to thank the following sponsors: at the Diamond level, Summer Moon; at the Gold level, Wizardville Hall. Mark your calendars, the Lockhart Junior High Band is having a mattress sale to help raise money for their band trips this year. Come to the Junior High Cafeteria on November 4th between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. to find brand name mattresses and accessories and to support the Junior High Band. Thank you to all of our band parent volunteers that have taken time out of their busy schedules to help get the band ready for tonight's halftime performance and marching season. Please give one more round of applause to the Lockhart High School Roaring Lion Band, Color Guard, and Lioness. Ladies and gentlemen, your fighting Lockhart Lions.
And we are back for the start of the second half as the Lockhart Lions will be receiving the second half kickoff. And I tell you what a difference in the game as Lockhart Lions and both Lockhart Lions and Bastrop Bears well below their scoring average so far. As we're coming out of halftime, Bastrop Bears 10, Lockhart Lions 7.
And Lockhart Lions 30-point scoring run. They were up to, I think, 14 games is now looking like it could be in jeopardy. They're 23 points short of that. Sure, Coach made some adjustments at halftime. Coach, well, what I'm wondering is, so Lockhart went to kind of a different defense tonight with a single middle linebacker, 3 safeties over the top. They did that in anticipation of Bastrop passing the ball a bunch. Well, Bastrop came out and did opposite of that, ran the ball. So you got to wonder if you see Lockhart maybe go back to their base defense where they can put a spy on number 4.
And, of course, they have not updated the scores on Dave Campbell Texas football as the Adams Sons AC third quarter is underway as Reese will field it at his own 2-yard line. He'll bring it upfield. And he'll fumble the ball. It's going to be picked up by Zakiah Gathings. Actually, he's going to be knocked out of bounds, so it'll still be Lockhart Lion football. But I got a big score update at San Antonio Veterans Memorial Patriots. It is the Piper Warriors 33, Patriots 0.
Oh, wow. Piper's coming out strong this year.
Yeah, no score for the other district game, Kerrville, Tybee, and Cedar Creek.
And this is San Antonio Piper's first year having seniors on their varsity football team, correct, Sarge? They were all juniors last year, right?
That's correct.
So first year on the big stage with all 4 classes, and they are definitely showing out.
All right, first play for the Lockhart Lions. Dickens in shotgun formation. He'll roll around to his left side, and he'll keep it, takes it upfield.
Still going.
And another tough run. Yeah. Almost picks up the first down. He'll pick up 8 yards, and that'll bring up second down and 8.
Looks like he was brought down there by number 8, Joey Hernandez for the Bears.
And of course, Lockhart Lions will be traveling to Comal County to take on the Warriors next week. That's going to be all right in style, gentlemen. It'll be Lockhart Lions on a road district game. It's going to hand off to My Time going around the right side. He'll cut it up. He'll put his shoulders down, and he'll pick up maybe a yard.
And so far tonight, My Time unable to really get going as the Bastrop Bears have had his number and kept him to really short gains so far tonight.
No gain. Do want to give a shout-out, Trino Michael, watching from Dayton, Washington.
And that's going to be my cousin watching up there. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, are you not related to somebody that's on? Third down and 2 coming up. Dickens with the carry. He'll pick up the first down.
Oh, good tackle there.
Yeah,
by
great
Bastrop
job. He's going to be swung around for a couple of yards more. Down to the 49-yard line where it's going to be another first down for the Lions as they're 1 yard shy away from hitting midfield.
That was Andy McCarris hanging on and slinging Dickens to the ground, but not before he got that first down.
21, My Town had a nice block leading the way.
Oh, big block. You hardly see a running back get a pancake block, and My Time picked up a big one.
So Bastrop looks like they're subbing in some players. Going with a heavy line here. Looks like Bastrop is going to start trying to kind of sell out against the run.
And my time will get the handoff. He'll go up the middle, bounce it around to the outside. He's going to be spun around for another couple of extra yards. And he'll pick up 4 yards on the run. That'll bring up 2nd and 6.
And great run there, considering they had 5 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and one of the safeties rolled into the box. They had 8 men in the box looking for the run.
So Pro Hawk all by himself down here on the bottom. And a handoff once again to my time. Stutter steps a little bit and dives forward for another 3 yards. That'll make it 3rd down and 3 coming up.
Bastrop making Lockhart earn every yard. Good job by my time finding something there out of nothing. As they had him bottled up pretty well, but we've seen time and time again his patience where he'll hang out behind a blocker and kind of wait for something to open up. That's what he did right there.
And I tell you what, neither offensive line or defensive line given an inch. Once they meet up at the line of scrimmage, you don't see nobody backing up from there. And it'll be Dickens with the carry. He'll push forward, crosses the 40, and he'll pick up another Lockhart Lion 1st down.
Another tough gain, 4 yards by the Lions.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what, Dickens does not look tired.
And Dickens will move the chains again for another.
Oh, no, and that's at the hands of one Ross Alexander in the War Room Straight Club. Of course, he also has a hand at My Time Gonzalez. As we got 8:47 left to go here in the Adams Sons AC and Heating 3rd quarter. And it'll be a handoff to My Time. Tries to bounce around to the outside and nothing doing, as there's going to be 2 Bastrop Bears defenders right there on the stop.
And the Bastrop Bears defensive line getting all kinds of penetration through that Lockhart front 5. And, I mean, they're just about manned up because Bastrop's lining up 5 down linemen. So Lockhart,
it's almost like they're daring Dickens to throw it.
Well, Lockhart's going to that 12 formation, bringing both tight ends into the game. We'll only have 2 receivers.
And 2nd down and 13 coming up.
And they'll have 8 men in the box again.
And Dickens with the carry coming around the near side, gets the edge, and he'll get it right back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
And I think with the way Bastrop's starting to play up, at some point Lockhart's got to look for a play-action pass, see if they can get something over the top or in the middle of the field. So not only is Bastrop playing 7, 8 men in the box, but they're bringing one or the other safety on almost every play here.
So 3rd and 10 coming up.
Offside.
That's going to be offside, so the defense free play as Dickens going to throw it deep down the far sideline and overthrows his receiver. But I tell you what, I'm pretty sure Coach Mavis will really enjoy the 3rd down and 5 instead of 3rd down and 10.
48 defense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
And this is where it usually starts in this game in the 3rd quarter, where it starts getting a little more chippy. Number 48 of Bastrop not liking that call, saying that Lockhart moved, drawing him off sides.
Marking off the penalty. Sets up the Lions.
Oh, looking at the replay, I didn't see that.
There was a lot of guys jumping.
So 3rd and 5 coming up. It'll be a power quarterback run around the right side. Nice stiff arm. Dickens with the 1st down. Down, gets around the edge. Cuts it up and stepped out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
And that's the thing. It may not get him a ton of yards every play, but it's only got to work one time, and it does right there. Dickens able to find a seam and get out there and pick up 30 yards for his team, 36 yards.
Good blocks by the receivers on that side.
Actually, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds quite a bit earlier than I thought he did.
Pushed out of bounds.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 at the 16.
That run was for about 20 yards.
1st down.
So Dickens around the left side, pitches it out to Gonzalez. Stutter step, takes it around the edge, and finally gets it across the 10.
Great timing on the pitch. I mean, Bastrop had the option, played pretty well there as they strung it out. but My Time able to get away from the first man and pick up 8 yards.
Yeah, nice stutter step by My Time to pick up extra yardage.
Great pitch, too, there by Ashton.
Wow, he's dragging people.
On the left side, dragging the whole entire defensive line. And Dickens will get it across the 5.
Looks like down to the 2-yard line.
First and go.
Yeah, first down and go from the 2.
Dickens on the carry for the Lions. He'll pick up enough yards for another Lockhart Lion. First down.
And so Lockhart doing a great job, used up more than half the quarter, or it will be half the quarter by the end of this drive. So a very long drive, taking a lot of time off the clock. That Lockhart defense spent a lot of time on the field in the first half, and they're getting a little bit thin themselves.
So first down and go from the 2. Dickens will hand it off to Gonzalez. He'll go right up the middle, and he's going to be shy.
Oh.
As they're going to mark him about a half a yard short. So it'll be second down and go from this
1.
Yeah, from the 6-inch line.
And with the big Bastrop line, the big Lockhart line, you get a battle of attrition right here. You got 2 more shots to try to poke it in.
And Dickens finds his way around the right side, and he's going to push into the end zone for a Lockhart Lion touchdown.
And it only takes 1 for the Lions to take the lead back in this game as they go down the field on their first possession of the second half and drive it 65 yards for a touchdown.
Awesome drive.
That was a great drive, 2-3 yards at a time. Sometimes it felt slow, but they got the job done, and they ate up a ton of clock doing it. And at that pace, you'd only have 4 total possessions in the second half.
Omar Ocampo comes in to kick the extra point. The snap is back to hold us down. The kick is up, and it is good.
Yes, sir.
And just like that, Lockhart Lions retake the lead, 14-10 with 5:56 left to go here in the Adams Sons AC third quarter. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices. Whether it's commercial or residential, Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
All right, and we are back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Here for the Adam & Sons AC and Heating third quarter. 5:56 left to go as Ashton Dickens puts the Lions back on top on a 1-yard touchdown run for extra point is good. Lockhart Lions now lead 14-10 as Omar Ocampo will be kicking this one away. Got a big shout out from Coach Howard Thompson. Says big shout out to both quarterbacks on both teams doing an excellent job tonight.
Oh, make the tackle. Make the tackle.
And a big return for the Bastrop Bears will set them up in great field position all the way down to the 45-yard line. They're going to mark them down at the 44.
And that was Joey Hernandez on the return for the Bastrop Bears.
On the return for Bastrop, number 6, Ryan Pauly.
And we'll see what happens here with the Lockhart defense. They had gone to a 3-high safety look, anticipating Bastrop to pass. Looks like they'll still be.
First and 10 from the 43.
Let's see. You won't be able to tell till they come to the line.
Looks like they're still running it.
Yep, and Lockhart will still be in the 3-high safety look.
Right, Keyshawn Moore still in that quarterback for the Bastrop Bears. Wide receiver turned quarterback and hand it off to Marino going around the left side, and he'll pick up 2 yards.
Great defensive play call that time as Coach brought the safety from the weak side, which they've ran to the weak side almost all night.
And Edward Mendoza in on the stop.
Yeah, they've only run it to their strong side of their formation just a small handful of times.
Yeah, shout out from Renee Pompa. Good job, Lions. Keep fighting. Shout out to the alumni who are watching.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Get your pads on, Pompa.
Come on out to the field. Second out and 8 coming up. Moore with the keeper going around the left side. He's going to be tripped up after about 3 yards.
So on that play, Lockhart was back in their base defense, had 2 middle linebackers.
Number 4, Keyshawn Moore on the quarterback keeper for the Bears.
Looks like Aiden Scott was in on the stop.
Gain of 3 on the play. That'll bring up 35.
And they probably should stay in that defense, Tom, showing that they haven't been able to throw.
And it's
they
something
just been running.
I'm sorry, it's something they're familiar with also.
Right.
Third and 5, big third down here.
Yes, sir. Big third down. Moore gets a snap, rolls to his left side. Got some nice blockers. He'll pick up the first down and more.
Still going.
Still on his feet down the far sideline. Quavon Reese giving chase and not enough room. And Moore will scamper into the end zone, and the Bears will have the lead once again, 16-14.
And the Bears refusing to go quietly to the night. Moore puts his team on his shoulders and runs down for another Bastrop Bears touchdown. I know the Bastrop Bears fans watching out there be happy about that.
It's the battle of the quarterbacks.
Yes, sir. Well, the Bears will come out to kick the extra point. Snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it is good. And just like a heavyweight fight, punch for punch, the Bears are back on top with 4:13 left to go here in the Adam & Sons AC and Heating third quarter. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Richie 360 Photo Booth Rentals is your one-stop shop for your next event. Whether it's weddings, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, and more. You can have the best of both worlds with our 360 video booth and mini booth mirror. The 360 Photo Booth is a revolutionary next-level photo booth experience. The revolving camera surrounds attendees, capturing a 360-degree slow-motion movie that your guests will remember forever. Here at Richie 360 Photo Booth, this is where moments turn into memories. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook.
All right, and we're back as Bears will be kicking the ball away. Got a couple of shout-outs. PKE Dickens, Ashton Dickens' grandfather, watcher from Baltimore every Friday. Thank you, sir, for tuning in. Brenda Johnson, shout out to Tyler Staten. His birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
He's going to be the big 18, so happy birthday to Tyler Staten. Rick Scott, shout out to Aiden Scott, making plays tonight. Go Lions. And it's going to be a short pooch kick. It's going to be fair caught.
And good job to fair catch that football by Bart Key right there in the middle of the field. Give the Lions good starting field position.
And so thank you all those that are watching on our YouTube channel.
Well, and if the Lions' last drive was indicative of what we'll see here, by the time they get done and score, it'll be into the fourth quarter. As that, we only got 4 minutes left to go in the Adam & Sons Heating third quarter.
And the Lockhart Lions are working on a streak of 13 games of scoring 30 points or more.
And they'll need 16 more here tonight to try to do that.
And a handoff to My Time. He'll bounce it around to the outside. Got room to run. He'll get across the 50. Stiffs arm a defender, and he's going to be out.
And
right around the 43.
Coach, that's the thing about putting 8 and 9 in the box. If they're able to get to the second level,
yes, sir.
There's nobody left,
nobody
and you got to run them down with a cornerback.
And we're going quick. I like that.
Yeah, ball's going to be placed at the 44-yard line in Bears territory. Big first down run by My Time Gonzalez.
Nice stiff arm, too.
Yeah, it was. Kind of stood over him at the end, let him know, I'm the man.
And Becky Waldron, let's go Lions. You got this. And once again, Gonzalez right up the middle. And it's good enough for 2 yards. That'll make it second down and 8.
And not as much room that time for my time. That tough Bastrop defensive line holding strong in the middle.
They are stout.
The front three is very, very hard to move.
Lockhart will bring Staten to the sideline, and they'll bring in senior Nate Garcia. Believe it or not, is out there just playing with a torn ACL like it's nothing. And I mean, it's a torn ACL. They told him surgery could wait, and he said, well, I can stand on it. I can move.
So dropping back is Dickens. He'll throw over the right side. And that one's going to be intercepted inside the 5-yard line.
And no flag on the play. Deutsch looking for one, but he's not going to get one, because that was kind of a throw your hopes up. Deutsch didn't really have a chance at that ball.
Got to get the ball back now.
And they brought Garcia in, and he had him open right over the middle. But part of the thing is Bastrop's got a big defensive line. So does Lockhart. And when they're standing each other up straight like that, it's hard to see the man just behind him over the middle. And I'm sure Dickens could not see Garcia running free there.
Yeah.
I think Lockhart got a break there, don't you? Sarge putting the ball back here. I thought it was going to be a touchback.
So the Bears going to start with the ball on the 8-yard line. 1st and 10. And the Bears will get their first turnover on defense.
Lockhart back to base defense.
And Moore will hand it off. As
they moved.
Yep.
And that'll back them up into the shadow of their own goal post. That'll move them inside the 5.
It'll be half the distance to the goal line, so that'll be at the 4. Make it 1st down and 15.
So Lockhart defense giving up a couple big plays here, but other than that, they've played pretty well. Moore's gotten loose a couple times. Lockhart's have been in the 3-high safety look, gone back to their base defense with 2 middle linebackers.
And Moore will hand it off to Marino.
Ball. Fumble.
And fumble on the ground. That's going to be scooped up by the Lockhart Lions.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll be down at the 2-yard line. That's Barkey coming up with it.
What we needed.
And I can tell by the way they're patting his head out there. Look like Gathens forced a fumble.
Who's going
it's
to the gong?
It looks like that was Moore that forced the fumble.
Yep, got him around his legs.
Fumble recovered by number 2, Barkey.
So the Lockhart Lions, after the interception, get the ball right back defensively. And the Lockhart Lions are in pay dirt right now. About a yard away, knocking on the door of 6.
And that was Mabus who wrapped his legs up for the tackle, and one of those where there wasn't a big hit on the ball.
And Dickens will go right up the middle, tries to push forward, and he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Or just lost a handle on it.
Lost a yard on it. So to make it 2nd down and goal to go from the 2. Great stop by the front line of the defense.
Well, definitely more turnovers so far in this one than I expected to see, as the Lions have now turned them over 3 times. And Lions trying to take that lead back.
Dickens will go around the right side, and he'll get into the end zone for another Lockhart Lion touchdown.
And Lions reclaim the lead.
And I told you, gentlemen, another like a heavyweight fight. Lockhart Lions with a big old left hook. Coming from Dickens.
And I hate to say it, Sarge, but this is shaping up a lot like our last 2 games have shaped up, where it seems to be tit for tat right now, with lead changes going back and forth.
Number 10, Marl Bumper, set to take the point after.
And here comes Ocampo, snap is back to hold us down. The kick is up, and that one is good. We'll go ahead and keep it right here as the Lockhart Lions once again retake the lead, 21-17.
And Lockhart defense doing a good job of getting that ball back and giving their offense a really short field to work with after Lockhart turned it over on the interception.
How many touchdowns is that for Aston? 3?
3.
All right.
So after After 17 points scored total in the first half, with 2:11 left to go here in the Adam & Sons AC third quarter, Lockhart and Bastrop's already passed that with 21 points scored here in the third quarter alone. As a halftime score was 10-7, Bastrop on top. Now Lockhart Lions defense needs to come up with another stop or another turnover to give this ball back, because it looks like the Lockhart Lions offense is starting to click on all cylinders, with Ashton Dickens leading the way and My Time Gonzalez having a strong run.
And we were waiting for it. My Time, that was his first big play of the game where he really was able to find a seam and break out. And we saw once he got to the second level, it took a cornerback to finally bring him down, or rather get brought down by him, as he was stiff-armed out of bounds.
Juan Mario Yanes says, thank you for streaming. You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in and watching tonight's broadcast. As Ocampo will be ready to put this one away. And this one's going to be fielded back right at the 4-yard line by number 8. He'll bring it upfield. This time the Lockhart Lions special teams comes up with a big stop deep for the special teams, as the last return was a good one. Actually, that's going to be number 6, Brian Pauly with the carry, with the return.
And number 6 for Lockhart on the tackle as well.
That's going to be Julian White.
After the return, sets up Bastrop first and 10, 23-yard line.
So everyone for Lockhart feeling comfortable back in their regular positions. Lockhart will put 8 in the box.
Yeah. Marino will get the handoff, and he'll go around the left side. Yeah, nice tackle by number 5, Aiden Scott.
Looked like Staten thought they had a false start there. He just kind of stood up and pointed, but everyone else played football there. Makes you wonder if he was right, because the guy in front of him just stood up with him, you know, and just kind of stood there. It was them two standing alone.
Yeah, you got me.
How you doing?
Tyler Staten's got a big job cut out for him, as he's across from big number 75 for Bastrop. That's Jackson Taylor.
And Marino with the run up the middle.
Bring him down.
Great job. It looked like a battle of two bulls. As Marino and Scott went at it.
You get the first down.
Scott will come up with a tackle.
Good job gang tackling there, too, for the Lions.
Barkey coming in to help clean it up. As well as Portillo.
Almost stopped for the Lions, number 5.
Big shout out to Peyton Jackson tuning in and watching. He was one of our players of the game for yesterday's freshman contest.
And Lockhart back to the 3-high safety look here, which looks like they called it right.
Draw right up the middle. Nice run by Moore. Once again, he'll fumble the football. And it looks like the Bastrop Bears are saying they recovered it.
And that's the second time with really what I'll call unsolicited fumble, where Mabus makes the tackle again, but, you know, he's got him just around his feet, and Bastrop unable to hold on to the ball.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And that went by fast.
And we're at 5 seconds, so we're going to take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we will have your War Room Straight Club fourth and final quarter right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
I'm Ross Alexander, founder of the War Room Strength Club. I have been working with individuals and athletes since 2003. I have mentored and worked under the likes of Mike Graham, Bobby Warren, Charles Alston, and first-generation coaches under Mark Pito. I am also a former two-sport collegiate athlete. I have worked with everyone from those starting their fitness journeys to athletes in collegiate and elite ranks of athletic performance. My ideology is working functional and fundamental strength while also implementing a proactive injury preventative and/or recovery regimen. I hold summer performance camps open for young athletes from 11 years old to the collegiate level. I also take clients all throughout the year at any age and fitness level. Along with a workout program, I also offer services for food intake accountability and meal planning, and also mental and emotional positivity consulting. I look forward to hearing from you. Go Lions.
All right, we're back. So after the Adamson's 18 third quarter concluded, it is Lockhart Lions 21, Bastrop Bears 17. Another quick update at San Antonio for the Veterans Memorial Patriots versus Piper Warriors game. It is the Warriors 40, the Patriots 0.
Wow.
And they're about 20 seconds away from the end of that third quarter. And a run around the right side by Moore, and he's going to pick up the first down.
And Lockhart defense was not set there before the ball was snapped. Still had folks moving around, getting their spot, and that'll kill you being out of position.
Yep.
Especially against a very good team like Bastrop.
So 1st and 10 coming up for the Bastrop Bears. The ball's at the 49-yard line.
Game line play, 1st and 10 from the 49.
Gotta get a stop here, guys.
And Lockhart fans get the noisemakers going.
Quarterback keeper coming around the left side, and he's going to be tripped up and brought down by Aiden Scott. I got a big shout out from Noel Hyman. Says, great broadcast, gentlemen, as always. Thank you very much. We like to think of ourselves as the best broadcast team in Central Texas, if not the world.
2nd and 8 for the Bastrop Bears.
And so somewhat similar to Liberty Hill, you know, they're running so much, you stop them on short for first down. That puts you in the best chance to get a turnover or to get them off the field.
2nd and 7.
Lockhart again, not set.
Hands it off to Marino, bounce it around to the right side.
Too
and
much.
He's going to be tripped up by Zakiah Gathings.
Lockhart has got to get set before the play. That's 2 plays in a row where they caught Lockhart still moving around pre-snap. And big 3rd down here.
And you know this is going to be 2-down territory for Bastrop.
Well, we kind of talked about it a little bit. There was only 2 possessions, 1 for each team in the 3rd quarter. And the pace of this game, you could see maybe only 1 possession for each team here in the 4th.
So big 3rd down and 2 coming up. Moore will get the snap. He'll roll around to the right side, finds his gap. He picks up the first down. And that'll blow the play dead.
1st and 10 Bears.
Up the right side, he'll pick up enough yards for a first down.
It looks like we may soon see the freshman Ibarra, who just got moved up. He's just snapping his helmet up, looking like he's getting ready to head into the game.
So 1st down and 10 for the Bastrop Bears. The ball is in line territory at the 37-yard line.
Empty backfield.
Quarterback draw right up the middle. And the Lockhart Lions are right there.
Ball, on the ground.
Ball comes down at the end of the play. And
yeah, they called them down.
Zakiah Gathings is looking for 6.
I didn't see who came in from the backside. Someone came in with a big hit that dislodged that ball, but a little late. Let's see if we can catch it on the replay.
That was Portillo. Portillo was one of them.
Yeah, this was waiting for that ball. He did not
And
get a
Staten
chance.
was the other one. Staten was the one that came around from the far side.
A great penetration there that time.
Empty backfield. Trip to this side.
Once again, quarterback draw coming around the near side. Lockhart Lions have a beat on it. And a big hit out of bounds by Bart Key. And that'll be shy of the first down.
3rd down.
The ball is going to be placed at the 31.
So they've showed no threat of pass here in the second half whatsoever. And
None
they'll
at
change
all.
some personnel out.
Yeah, it'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
Bastrop brings some fresh bodies in.
As the Lockhart Lion Roaring Band makes its way right in front of the crowd.
And we'll give you a little crowd mic on this third down play.
Going around the right side. Great job by Portillo to get away from his block as a penalty flag is on the far sideline.
Hopefully it's holding on them.
We saw you really hear that Lockhart crowd got behind their defense right there.
Coach, if this is against Bastrop, do you take the penalty or do you decline the penalty to make it fourth down?
I would take it.
Yeah, move them as far back as possible, right? We've seen them go for it on 4th and 8.
Right.
So it is going to be holding as they are facing.
82 offense. It's a 10-yard penalty. Still third down.
So Coach Mavis will take the penalty and mark off the 10 yards.
And you've also pushed them potentially back out of field goal range here as well, where they were probably within his range after the end of that run if you decline it.
And I don't know if he's hurt, but he keeps on, or winded, but their quarterback Moore keeps on bending over like he's trying to grasp him for air.
Well, I'll tell you, he's running back and forth to the sideline between every play, and then he's running the ball. You got to wonder, we know a lot of guys have a lot of gas, but.
You know, gas costs a lot nowadays.
It does.
So 3rd down and 14 coming up.
And they're just spreading the lines out to try to give them a better chance to run it.
And the timeout is going to be called on the field by the Lockhart Lions. That'll be their first timeout of the second half. With 8:37 left to go here in the War Room Strength Club 4th and final quarter. We'll take a quick timeout too, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Attention parents of all young athletes. Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Then join us at Lions Legacy, where our dedicated and experienced coaches provide free group training sessions to help you improve your skills and reach your full potential. We also offer low-cost private and sports-specific training as well. But that's not all. By joining our Legacy program, you'll have access to camps, scholarships, community events, team building exercises, tutoring, and more throughout your school and athletic career. So come be a part of something special and start building your legacy today. Join us at Lions Legacy and let's take your game to the next level. For more info, go to www.lionslegacy.org or call us at 512-200-2005. Go Lions!
All right, big down coming up after the timeout. 3rd down and 14 for the Bastrop Bears. Dropping back, looking to throw is Moore. Throws it right over the middle. That one's going to be caught and brought down by Portillo.
And Quavon Reese on the coverage. Number 5 for Bastrop with the reception. That's Jalen Grayton.
Big first down play by the Bastrop Bears. They were backed up 3rd down and 14.
And Bastrop is chewing up this clock as we're down to 8 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in the War Room Strength Club 4th quarter.
Man, shout out to Adrian Gutierrez watching, says go Lions, as well as Jim Hughes. Thanks for the broadcast as always, guys, taking care of customers. And couldn't make it to the field, but I'm still catching the game because of y'all. Thank you for tuning in. 1st down and 10. Moore will hand it off to Marino up the middle. And great job by the front line of the defense for the Lions. It'll be a 1-yard gain for Marino to bring up 2nd down and 9.
Everybody got in on that tackle. They're still getting up from the pile.
And usually the one that comes up from the bottom of the pile is the one that made the initial contact, and that's Moore, or number 45, Foster, yeah, Michael Foster.
Second and 9 for the Bears.
And they'll try to spread the lines out again just to run.
As Moore goes around the right side and nothing doing there. Coming around from the backside, it's Gathings. Oh, that's number 25, Joseph Zurita coming in.
He filled the lane real good right there.
As a quick read, and saw his read, hit his gap, made the play.
No gain there. It brings up 3rd and 9 for the Bastrop Bears.
Another big 3rd down here. Crucial in this low-scoring game. Low scoring, slow moving. And we're down to 6 minutes and 40 seconds or less by the time they snap this one.
Third down and 9. Big play coming up.
Timeout, Bastrop.
Yeah, they were fixing to run out. The play clock was running down.
Uh-huh.
So while the Bastrop Bears takes a timeout, we'll take a timeout too. And since Adrian Gutierrez, you're watching, here's your spot. And we'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
All right, we're back from the Bastrop Bear timeout. And it is third down and 9.
Lockhart better get set.
Moore fakes the handoff, draws back, throws it over, and that one's going to be incomplete.
A great attempt. Great diving attempt on that ball.
Nice play call, too.
Yeah, receiver was wide open.
They haven't passed a lot, but that was a great time to call it for him. That's going to bring up fourth down. We'll see if Coach, for Lockhart, Coach maybe just dials up some pressure. Maybe
looks like they're bringing the field goal team in.
Yeah, they're well within this range. This will be a 38-yarder.
Watch the fake here.
But I think you also got to bring someone to try to block this thing.
Snap is back. Hold us down. The kick is up, and it is no good.
Wow.
Yes. Wide left.
He kind of kicked a flat spinner that just slid to the left.
Did
so
you see
Lockhart
there was
will
no
take it
rush
over.
there, TD? They just
No, they played it safe. They played it safe as possible. They were not going to let them get away with the fake.
And the snap was a little bit high, but with nobody rushing on the play.
That was one of those scrimmage field goals, Coach.
I think they threw him off because, hey, there was nobody rushing. They're like, what do I do here? I guess I'll go ahead and kick it.
And that was what the coaches were yelling from the sideline is don't rush. Play as if it was a down. So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Lions. The ball's going to be at the 21-yard line.
Run, clock, run.
And that really does remind me of the scrimmage where, they say, okay, it's time to do the kicking, and nobody rushes. Everyone just stands there. That's what that looked like. And here comes that Lockhart offense once again.
Ashton Dickens and my time looking for their time to put some more points on the board.
79 yards to pay dirt.
And Dickens will get the snap, rolls around towards the right side. Gets around the edge, shakes off a couple of blockers before he runs himself out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
His ability to make people miss, not just in open field, but in close quarters is absolutely incredible. You'll see someone, they'll take an angle on him, and that's what always happens with Dickens. You can't take a deep enough angle on him because if you're coming at that backside hip, you have almost no chance to tackle him. Got to aim for that front side hip.
He makes it look so easy every time he does that.
Especially in traffic, he somehow just slides right through, almost like he's wearing the red shirt.
Yes.
In practice, and they can't tackle him.
Kind of reminds you of Vince Young.
Yes. He doesn't look like he's running that fast, but he is running that fast.
Covers a lot of ground.
So there goes Dickens, and the turf monster from Bastrop brings him down.
And that's going to bring up third down.
3rd and 5.
Did he lose 7 yards? Yeah, he sure
He
did.
lost a yard, so it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
On Lockhart going pretty quick, so they've not used up much time on these first 3 downs as we're still at over 5 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in the War Room Strength Club fourth quarter.
Yeah, he just got tripped up, slipped on the turf. Offside, so that's going to be a free play for the Lions. As Dickens rolls around to his right, just tosses it up there, and that one's going to be caught but out of bounds. But 3rd down and 4, that's going to be a good enough for a first down.
Just a flick of the wrist, and it.
Nice catch by Frohock there, just one step out of bounds.
And like you said, Coach, nobody does it better than Ashton Dickens when it comes to drawing the defense off sides.
You know, as a coach of an opposing team, you know how mad that's got to make you. When not just, it doesn't just happen once, twice. That's the third time in the game. And you just can't give them. That's 15 yards they've given us.
This is the second time he's done that to get the first down for the Lockhart Lions. So the Lions will have a fresh set of downs at the 32-yard line. And the clock starts to move with 5:19 left to go. Handoff right up the middle to My Time. And he'll pick up 4 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 6.
One of those My Time workman-like runs right there. Putting his head down, keeping the legs driving.
And keeping the clock running. That's the most important.
As we hit the 5-minute mark.
And you'd love to get down there and put some points on the game and make this thing 2 possession.
Timeout, Bastrop.
That's their second timeout of the half. They only have 1 timeout remaining. And we'll go ahead and keep it right here with 4:54 left to go here in the War Room Strength Club 4th and final quarter. Gentlemen, Lockhart's starting to find their groove. They've only had 1 bad series, but they were able to get the ball back on a fumble inside the 5-yard line and put some points on the board.
And even where they've been successful, they've had to earn every yard of it here tonight. Bastrop not giving up anything easy.
And I tell you what, my time has had a great night, but so has Ashton Dickens. He's put this team on his shoulder once again, and been in the end zone for 3 scores as the Lockhart Lions lead by 4, 21-17.
I'd like to give a shout out to the listeners, Sidney Magallanes, Voigt, Brandon Hutchison, Demetrius Anthony, Ambrose Medina, Jaime Guerra, and Eddie Vasquez. Thank you guys for tuning. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast.
That sounds like looking down the bar at all the regulars. As a lot of those folks are tuned in every single week.
And thank you for doing that. 2nd and 6 for the Lions.
And Dickens will get the snap, rolls around the left side. He'll bounce around to the edge, get the first down and more, and he'll stay in bounds. Great job by Dickens. He slid down to keep that clock running instead of running out of bounds.
Another first down for the Lions.
Yeah, the score updated is Piper Warriors 47, Veteran Patriots, Memorial Patriots 14.
And you get a replay here of Ashton Dickens. So he does a good job sliding down to keep that clock running. It'll be at 4 minutes and 30 seconds before they snap this one. So it's good to run that clock out, but you want to keep pushing it down to this end of the field. Don't want to give Bastrop the ball back with any time left in this one.
Sir. And no timeouts, hopefully. They still have 1 left.
Right. So first down and 10 for the Lions. Fakes the handoff to My Time. Once again, Dickens comes around to the right side, and he's just going to take a seat. He'll get it right back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And if they
I'll tell you what,
use all the play clock here and they get a first down, I mean, they can get pretty close here to.
And I'll tell you what, the maturity of Ashton Dickens, he could have gone and tried to get some more and get the tackle, but to avoid a possible fumble, he just went ahead and sat down. He's like, you're going to get me anyway, but I'm not going to give you an opportunity to make me fumble it.
And a lot of times on that play, because of his quickness, he'd end up scooting out of bounds on the edge. So there he makes a smart play and just sits down in bounds, no loss.
2nd and 10.
Oh,
and they'll throw it right over the middle to Gage Joyce with the reception.
Go.
Stiff arm, 10,
Touchdown.
5, touchdown, Gage Deutsch.
What a great route and then a great stiff arm, and Deutsch puts on the gas to try to seal the deal for the Lions, and that's going to make it a 2-possession game and make the hill a lot taller for Bastrop to try to climb up to get back in this one.
I'll tell you what, they caught the defense looking in the backfield, and
sir.
Gage Joyce just slid right out there wide open.
And then he put on the afterburners and just pulled away from them.
They were not thinking about pass right now, I guarantee you. Not a single coach from Bastrop.
Good job, Gage. Time to hold this kick.
Nice play call.
Yeah. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good.
And great job there. Only route they ran on the field. There was not another route going, so that play was 100% going to Deutsch the whole way. He took advantage of the opportunity he got and put 6 on the board for his team.
I tell you, a great play fake by play fake, yeah.
Cornflakes.
Yeah, play fake by Ashton Dickens, and No, like Coach said, nobody was expecting a throw right there. They were expecting a run.
Now this is Lockhart and Bastrop. That'll make it into an 11-point game, which, still technically is 2 possessions. You need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal to tie it up. But this is Lockhart versus Bastrop, folks. I'm not counting any eggs until every one of them's in the basket.
Until there's 0-0 on the scoreboard.
And 3 minutes and 24 is a long time.
Sarge Scott Smith says ball game. I hope you're right, Scott.
Yeah, I hope.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it.
Yeah, Desiree Simone Monique says, way to go, Ashton and Gage, as they hook up for the second straight week in a row for a touchdown. This one's a big one, and they get it. Lockhart Lions had the lead, but this one extended the lead. As TD mentioned, a 2-score lead now.
It's great. You don't have to pass all night. When the 1 or 2 times you do it, it ends up like that.
Now, what do you think about an onside kick here to catch them off guard?
That's right. You get the ball and then kneel it. Just a little too much time for that.
Bastrop Bears still do have 1 timeout left. Lockhart has 2.
Kick it deep.
A little bit of wind from Ocampo's right to his left as he kicks this.
It's going to be a high pooch kick.
Oh.
It's going to be fielded. And caught it. It's going to be run out of bounds. So that's where he's going to be staying. They're going to start their possession at.
Yeah, he should have let it go out of bounds.
Ocampo says, he gives the old fist pump.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a panic-inducing moment when you're a returner down there and you're like, don't muff it, don't miss it, and so you decide to just catch it. And then before you know it, you've ran out of real estate and you're out of bounds going, what'd I just do?
Yeah, and it goes chalk it up to communication out there. His team should have been telling him just to let it go, as it was going to be going out of bounds.
Well, the coaches were right there on the sideline.
If I could pick one job that I would never want to do, it would be kick returner. There's a lot of pressure to catch that ball, and it is not easy as they make it look.
First and 10 at the 20?
It's at the 5th.
And 19?
Yeah, 19. Okay.
Yeah, they got it at the 18-yard line. So first and 10 for the Bastrop Bears as the Lockhart Lions come out defensively, once again trying to stop the Bears. Dropping back, throwing right over the middle.
Oh,
and almost intercepted.
2 Lions having a chance at that one, both Aiden Scott and Reese. It hit Reese in the left hand, and he looked down and said, what was that hit me? You could tell he never saw the ball, or he would have grabbed it.
So that's going to stop the clock at 3:17. That'll make it second down and 10.
You can see Reese talking to Brown, and he said, I thought it popped up in the air, not down.
Yeah, they were trying to go right to number 5 as they've done before. Right over the middle, and this time Aiden Scott was right there.
Lockhart still moving to try to get adjusted.
And low snap. Morrow scoop it up. And he'll try to run it up, and great job coming from the backside.
Backside.
That's going to be Michael Foster.
Foster just swallowed him up.
Yeah, Foster was around the edge, created the pressure to push Moore forward. And hurry up offense, 3rd down and 7. Moore dropping back. Great blocking by the offensive line. Moore's just going to tuck it in and run, and he'll pick up the first down and more.
Looked like he may have lost the ball at the end.
And a penalty flag comes in at the end.
And that's most likely going to be a face mask. It's going to be some kind of personal foul, most likely against the Lions. We'll see. Maybe there was a hold out there. Now he's talking to Coach Mavis.
Well, they're coming. They're talking. They're still talking.
It looked like he talked to Coach Mavis first. They haven't gone to the Bastrop sideline yet. They're looking back to see where the play started.
Well, Trey Brown's pointing towards Bastrop, so.
Is it lineman? No, it can't be lineman downfield.
No, because he ran it, right.
Yeah. And they're going to mark it off against Bastrop.
Yes.
And it's going to be from the spot of the foul.
It's a hold.
Blocking the back.
10-yard penalty.
So it won't be a first down. It'll be 3rd down, but 3rd down and 1 now.
And Lockhart got to start bringing some kind of pressure. Bastrop's going to pass now because they have to. They may run it here short, but Lockhart going to have to not give him that much time.
So 3rd and 1 coming up. Moore gets a snap, drops back, throws here deep down the near sideline.
Incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete, and that's going to be pass interference on Quavon Reese.
Yeah, I thought Reese was going to get away with one for a second, but that flag comes in really late. But Reese did. He had no choice but to push him because he was beat on the play.
Yeah.
And better give up 15 than give up 6 points there.
Just a tad too soon.
And you can tell, Coach told him, hey, no big deal. Had to do it.
So Bastrop thinking it's a spot foul, but not in college and high school, only in NFL.
Yeah, but it will give him a fresh set of downs and move the ball out to the 42-yard line. Bastrop looking to go quick here, going to catch Lockhart off guard. And Trey Brown quickly gives the flag back to the ref.
Moore drops back. Looks over towards the middle, scans the field, takes it, tucks it in, runs around the right edge, and runs out of bounds to stop the clock at 2:19 left to go.
And Portillo was spying on him and kind of looked like he had a beat on him, but Moore, just like Dickens, got that deceptive speed. And if you don't take the right angle, he will make you pay, just like he did right there.
Yes, sir.
Because, Portillo was there. He had a beat on him. He saw the play coming, saw him rolling, and it sucks when you make all the right decisions and go, oh, man, that guy's a step faster than I thought.
2:19 left in the 4th quarter.
Well, Delmo Marquez says, good game, kids.
I'd like to see Lockhart start bringing somebody off the edge to kind of disrupt his rhythm.
You got to get set first.
And Moore goes around the right side, and he's going to be hit in the backfield by Portillo.
That was actually number 5 on the hit. Portillo did a
Scott.
good job to force it back inside where he had nowhere to go. So Portillo doing just what I talked about. He came hard off the edge that time. Lockhart able to get a substitution off there.
2nd and 10.
And a penalty
the receiver took off early. The slot receiver.
Yeah, wide false start.
I just thought he was really fast there for a second. I looked up, and he was already way downfield.
17 offense, 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
That's going to be on Zach Wilkinson.
Brings up 2nd and 15 for the Bears.
Coach Mabus sees something here. He calls both the 2 middle linemen or both the 2 tackles to him, tells him something, sends him back out.
Again.
Another false start.
And Bastrop just trying to go too fast for their own good. Clock now at 1:50. Too much time wasted here for the Bastrop offense. They're watching this
they weren't
game.
ready to get set, so they're going to just restart it.
Bastrop watching his time bleed away.
Bastrop drops back. Moore looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. Fortunately enough, it was slow.
Nice coverage.
As Scott was right there. Intended receiver was number 6.
3rd and 15 for the Bears.
Brian Pauly. 3rd and 15 with 1:44 left to go. And this is definitely going to be 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah. Well, they did stop the clock with that incompletion. Minute 44 left.
Adrian Castillo says, beat the Bears, beat Bastrop. Dropping back, looking to throw deep over the middle.
Jump ball.
Oh, jump ball.
And that one's going to be incomplete.
No flags.
Aiden Scott once again. Or that's Caden Mavis out there with the deflection.
Brings up a 4th and 15 for the Bears.
That was a dangerous throw into triple coverage. Could have been any man's ball.
So big down coming up. 4th down and 15 for the Bastrop Bears. They desperately need to pick up 15.5 yards if they're going to want to keep this drive going.
Bastrop facing a 4th and long.
And this could end it if Lockhart gets a stop here. So they'll be able to run the clock out.
Dropping back is Moore.
Lockhart only rushed
Looking to
3.
throw it, throws it over the middle. That one's going to be tipped and incomplete. Aiden Scott once again coming up big for the Lockhart Lions.
And
defensively.
Aiden Scott has played well all night long.
Yes, sir, he has.
And also playing a little bit different. He's helping out and kind of playing some safety when normally he's just that outside linebacker. So good job tonight in adjusting by him.
And the Lockhart Lions will have to, all they got is kneel the ball a couple of times.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Bastrop does have one timeout left.
I sent a text to Coach Mabus and said, hey, Coach, if you somehow find yourself up by 40, try to score another 40 on them. Told them to run the score up, but looks like they'll kneel it here. Maybe we'll get them with a fake kneel and another touchdown to Deutsch. It is Bastrop after all.
And they'll go with it as Dickens will hand it off to My Time, and he'll get across
I tell you,
the 45 down to the 44.
My Time wants to score.
That's right. Don't kneel it, Coach. Just keep running the ball.
They have one timeout left.
Gain of 4, bringing up 2nd and 6.
They're not going to use it.
No, I don't think they're going to use it.
My Time picked up 4 yards there. Brings us up to 2nd and 6 for the Lockhart Lions offense.
Well, gentlemen, the Lions
double
won't.
pass.
Yeah, they won't get their 30, but I'll tell you what, 28 is going to be good enough to take the victory tonight. And 2nd down and 6 coming up. Underneath 45 seconds, My Time gets the handoff, goes right up the middle. And he's going to be brought down. A penalty flag is down. And that'll stop the clock with 36 seconds. That's going to be offsides on the defense. Personal foul.
Well, maybe you can let El Campo try to kick a field goal to continue that 30-point streak.
Yeah, why not?
Kick it, Coach. It's Bastrop. Run it up on him.
So
looks like he's maybe told him to kneel it. We'll see.
Yeah, I think they're going to kneel it.
So they'll mark off the 15-yard penalty. It'll be a 1st down for the Lockhart Lions, and the Lions are going to be in victory formation. And it'll be 2 snaps as Dickens will take the first one. He'll take a kneel.
And actually,
the play clock, the play clock will be off. The game clock is at 25 seconds as the Lions are going to be lining up at the 50-yard line. And, wow, what a game, gentlemen.
Great game.
Awesome game.
And, of course, we're going to have a quick timeout, and we'll come back and we'll have your Kreitz Market Offensive Player of the Game and your One Goes Fitness Defensive Player of the Game. But right now, the clock winds down to hit triple zeros. The Lockhart Lions will get their 2nd victory in district play, and we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
I'm Andrea.
I'm Hector. Live your best life for the one you lost. That's what One Ghost is.
Nothing but diamonds around my neck and around my wrist. I'm looking good. Oh, it's a sunny day. Sunny day. It's a sunny day. It's a sunny day and we all got ghetto dreams. Diamond rings. Money.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, 5th-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to KreitzMarket.com. That's www.KreitzMarket.com. Lockhart.com.
And welcome back to the Kreitz Market postgame show here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast as the Lockhart Lions defeat the Bastrop Bears 28-17 in what started off to be a great contest. 10-7 was the halftime score. The Lockhart Lions were able to put up 3 more touchdowns in the second half, all by Ashton Dickens, who scored 4 touchdowns and 3 touchdowns and had a touchdown pass to Gage Deutsch. And the Lockhart Lions were able to hold off the Bastrop Bears on a tough Keyshawn Moore at quarterback. They held him in check in the second half. Moore was able to get a big touchdown run, but after that it was all Lockhart Lions defense. And the Lockhart Lions come away with their second district victory and go 2-2 on the season in district play with the 28-17 victory. The Bastrop Bears fall to 2-3 and need a big victory against Liberty Hill next week. But right now, it is the Kreitz Market postgame show. And gentlemen, I'll go straight to you, Coach. What was your thought about the performance for the Lockhart Lions coming out at halftime?
I think they did a great job in the second half. Actually, this Bastrop team wasn't very bad. They're a pretty good football team. And for Lockhart to get a win, that was tremendous. And this win goes out to all the old Lockhart Lion alumni that just hated Bastrop, especially you, Coach Hitter. This is a big victory. The game ball goes to you. And congratulations, Lockhart Lion, on beating the Bastrop Bears. Couldn't feel better tonight.
And Robert, what was your thought about the Lockhart Lions tonight?
It was an awesome game. Great halftime adjustments, you know.
Yeah.
Second half, defense stepped up, wrapped up, tackle, just wasn't throwing their body around, wasn't just arm tackling, and just shut their running game down, basically. So, fantastic job on the defense. So.
Well, I agree, too. The adjustments they made where what they did was they put a package into where if they line up spread, they would drop a guy and go 3 high safety. If they didn't, then they went back to their base defense, and they're able to do that with the versatility of the personnel on the field. You know, having someone like Aiden Scott, either you're going to play outside linebacker, if they spread us out, you're going to drop back and be the third safety. So great job of making the defensive adjustment at the halftime to contain a slippery quarterback for Bastrop in number 4, Keyshawn Moore. That kid is a junior, so we'll definitely have to see him again next year.
And that's going to be based on what happens with the snapshot numbers, which will be finalized next Friday. And we'll see if Bastrop and Lockhart are going to be in the same district. Or maybe we'll have a non-district game against each other.
They're staying 5A Division 2. We're going 5A Division 1.
So
we can play them non-district. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
we're in the same district in junior high.
Yeah, so why not? So once again, a big victory for the Lockhart Lions, 28-17. Welcome everybody to the Kreitz Market postgame show. And let's go right into the postgame honors. We'll start defensively. And TD, who's your one goal fitness defensive player of the game?
Well, tonight on the defensive side of football, he was all over the place. We talked about it. He played some deep safety for the Lions. He played some outside linebacker, had some big hits, knocked the ball loose a couple times, got on the ball a time or two, and just played a really good all-around football game. And that's going to be Mr. Aiden Scott, sophomore, getting out there and getting busy for the Lockhart Lions. He is your one ghost fitness defensive player of the game, Mr. Aiden Scott.
Hey, Coach?
Tremendous job by Aiden Scott. Of course, like I said earlier, he had a great freshman year, and he continue on this year as a sophomore in the varsity. Great job. Keep up the good work, and good luck next week.
And Robert?
Yeah, awesome job. He was all over the field, and to be a sophomore, man, I mean, the sky's the limit for this kid, and just a phenomenal job.
Oh, yeah. And we'll go to the other side of the football. Your Kreitz Market offensive player of the game. He had his hand on 4 touchdowns throughout the whole night. 3 rushing, 1 passing, and that's going to be number 11, Ashton Dickens. He'll be our Kreitz Market offensive player of the game. Coach?
Somebody, I don't know if you remember, but I said earlier, I think Ashton's going to have a tremendous game tonight, and he sure did. Awesome performance. Bastrop could not stop him, never had an answer for him. Had a fantastic game. Congratulations, Ashton. Great job.
Yeah, wonderful job, not just running the ball, but the very few throws that we did do tonight, they were accurate, even on the ones where his guys were catching them out of bounds. I mean, they were right on the money, had the big touchdown to Gage Deutsch, and then had the running touchdowns of his own. So just great overall performance tonight by Mr. Dickens, and he well deserves the Kreitz Market Offensive Player of the Game.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Just hats off to him. Like you said, Tom, great throw. I mean, Deutsch was wide open. And you've seen sometimes in college and pros, a receiver's just wide open, the quarterback overthrows him, but he hit him right on the money, right on stride, and got into the end zone. So awesome job.
Yeah, so congratulations to Ashton Dickens. You are the Kreitz Market Offensive Player of the Game and the One Goes Fitness Defensive Player of the Game, number 5, Aiden Scott. Gentlemen, we got an even bigger game coming up next week as the Lockhart Lions at 2-2 will be taking on the 4-0 Piper Warriors. Wow. And, of course, it's going to be our ride in style as we're going to be heading the road with our Lucky Lion winners.
And for everyone who may not know, the Piper Warriors absolutely smashed Veterans Memorial tonight. I don't know what the final score was, but I know it was over 40-0 at some point in the game. So, man, Piper Warriors are rolling with a head full of steam. And if Lockhart wants to get a victory in that game next week, it's going to take just about everything that the Lockhart Lions have in the bag of tricks, and especially on the defensive side of the ball, as the Piper Warriors rolled past the Patriots 47-7. Man, that's going to be a tough test for these Lions. Got a big week of football to look ahead. We've got the ride in style coming up next week.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that final score was 54-14. Piper Warriors on top. So,
man,
Piper just manhandling Veterans Memorial.
So Lockhart Lions going to need a big performance next week. But tonight, the Lockhart Lions gets it done over a big rival of the Bastrop Bears. And one last comment I'd like to have is Michael Gouveia says, "That's right, Coach Amato Galvez. That one was personal. Great win, Lions." And
anytime you beat Bastrop, it's great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that's going to do it for us tonight here at Lions Field. I want to thank everybody that tuned in and watched tonight's broadcast of Lockhart Lion football on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. That's for myself, Emilio Sarge Juarez, TD Tom Dunn, the Coach Amato Galvez, and Robert Query. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And remember, like I always say, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions.
Thank you for watching today's broadcast of Lockhart Lion Sports, brought to you by Kent Riddle Properties on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And remember, like the Sarge always says, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions!